Hi guys, it's J Mike here. Welcome to J Mike channel. It's about 10:20 on Monday morning here in the East Coast, the northeast part of the USA. It's a bit cloudy out, so it's not too bright. Looks just getting started. It looks a little dark and yellow in here, but when the sun comes out, it's bright because they get the window right behind me. How is everybody? Yay, music in the house. Thanks for coming in. Uh, this is as close to being in the house as you can get, I guess. You're getting a look inside my house. So, welcome everybody. Supine, I was going to message you. I was going to ask you how you've been because I haven't seen you go live, or I haven't been awake or something. Something's not clicking there. So good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I got my new video pinned up. I'm asking for a little bit of support. Guys, C. Louis Eats is here. Thanks for stepping in, buddy. Brother. Thanks for coming in. Love those mukbang videos. I'm gonna do a little mini mukbang in just a little bit. I have microwave chicken strips. I'm just gonna have a snack, so I will do that in a little bit. I have my newest video pinned at the top. I'm asking for a little support. Make a comment or so, and check it out. I think you're going to like it. And what else was I going to say? I still, the theme for my show is I love coffee. I still don't have my coffee ready. I had some already. I don't want to drink too much coffee because I won't stop talking. I'll have a guest on and I won't let the guest talk. Oliva Susvilla here in the house. Thanks for stopping by J Mike channel. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Just getting started. I'm still getting through the ums, oohs, and ohs, and and the thank yous. I'll say thank you. I'll be grateful throughout. Um, because the theme of today's show is without love, nothing else matters. And everyone's welcome here. Let's connect and talk to each other. I am going to feature your chats today, so let's get started. Supine, you're on the way to my new video. Thank you. It's not a long video. It's short, so um, you can watch it all the way through. Really, it's only the instrumental is 4 minutes. The video is 4.5 because of the intro and the outro. I did that. I didn't want to own that. That backing track is owned by Sebastian Zonino, and I didn't want to feature. I didn't want to make that the main feature of the video, and so, you don't really hear it that much. But it helps. It helps the rhythm of my playing. So, Mary, oops, I hit. I say oops a lot. Oops means I clicked. I clicked the. I thought I clicked the right button and I clicked a different button. So I say oops, and I'm just trying to humble myself and be funny at the same time. But you guys are saying hello to each other. That's good. Mary Family Pink, thanks for coming back. I think, let me just double check. Yep, you have a jacket because you've been here. You were either here before or you came before I went live and I gave you a blue jacket before we got started. So yay is in the house. Yay music. Thank you so much. Big supporter of mine. If you are a supporter of mine, you are a big supporter. Thanks, guys. Um, I don't my view. I'm looking at my StreamYard monitor. It's on mini player. It's going from yellow to normal color. I don't know how you guys see it on YouTube, but it's driving me nuts. So I do have it's like a dark. It's not yellow, but it's like a tan, but it's a dark tan. That paint behind me is a dark tan, but for some reason it's flashing yellow. I'm not sure what's causing that, or if I don't even know if you guys are seeing that, but I'll stop worrying about that. Filipino Raquel, thanks for stopping by. Um, Always good to see you, especially you guys that do those good live streams. She's a good one, good live streamer right there. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, Mother's Day was yesterday. It's Monday morning here, but that's fine. it's nice to keep the wishes going. I did see my mom. My mom's 85 years young. She's still relatively healthy, although she does have her prescriptions for this, that, and the other thing. And that's the thing, is when we get into our mid 80s, we're taking prescriptions, and I don't know about that myself. I finally took some aspirin the day before yesterday, and I hadn't taken aspirin in 2021. I didn't take any. I took it once in 2020, only one day, just one dose of aspirin and ibuprofen, and I took one more dose the day before yesterday on Saturday, I think. So I had some mouth pain and it wouldn't go away, so I thought it wasn't the worst thing, but it was nagging me, so I did it. I took a little bit of ibuprofen, but I still have the same bottle that I've had for over a year. It's probably expired, but I don't know. I felt better, so I guess it didn't expire. Things don't stop working on the expiration date. That's just a relative weakening, like the day that they think it's going to start losing its potency or has lost enough of its potency. But if you keep things in a cool, dry place, it'll stay okay. Let me see. Oliva Susvila, thanks for stopping in. I think I said hello to you, but it doesn't hurt to keep saying hello to everybody. We're just getting started. It usually takes over a half hour, 40, 50 minutes to get going on some of these live streams. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't really have my theme is to just go through the chats, really. And then we'll start talking from there. If you just let me talk about my own, my own thoughts, it'll get boring. So TCG fam, thanks for stepping in. I put you up, but I didn't say anything. That's J Mike. You never know what I'm gonna say or do, but I try to be good. I try to go by the word of God. Thank you, Supine. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you liked it. And I know a lot of people are kind. It's like, this is great, and then they didn't watch it. But I know some of you are watching. The analytics tells me that the average viewer is watching over about 2 minutes. So, and that's just, people don't have time. I'll look at a video of someone I don't even know. I'm just the first time, and I will watch it for a while, and I'm like, okay, 4 minutes, this is okay. I'll keep watching. And then the day's gone, and I say to myself, where did the time go? Why is it late? I'm really trying to do things, and I'm also, you see, when I took one of the guitars out, it's in the Balikbayan box, but I'm not sending it yet because I don't know when I'm going to go. That's the thing that's kind of concerning me the most, is when will I be able to go? So, and people keep asking me, when are you going? You got plans? I can't make plans because we don't know. I need to wait before I make plans, or the plans will be no good. So I still have the Gibson behind me, and the newest video I used it. I wasn't using it because I love the other one so much, so I decided to put it in the box to go. And now I'm playing this one, and now I love this one. That was my best video. So Silos, check out the video. It's pinned on top. Check it out. You will like it. I also did La Bamba. You might like that too. Now I only did one of the parts on La Bamba. La Bamba, the Los Lobos, they use like 4 guitar players. It's a lot of guitars. So I only did one. I'm not the most experienced guitar player. I've only been playing, this is month 12. So, but I tried to do one of the rhythm parts to the best of my ability, and it's a fast beat, so it's really hard to keep up for 3 minutes on that beat. So I thought I did a good job. It wasn't perfect. I'm not ready to get in the group Los Lobos just yet. I don't know if they're still going out there on tour. I don't know. I've never seen them live. It would be fun. It would have. I know they were on top at the end of the 80s, the late 80s is really when Los Lobos was on top, in the early 90s. So I don't know what they're doing now, but I did that. And thank you, Silos. So I'm not really playing a lot of songs, mostly instrumentals. That's the way I thought I could best get into music. it's hard to be everything at once. Um, Jimi Hendrix joined the U.S. Army. I don't remember how old he was. I think he was in his early 20s. And his commanding officer approved his discharge. He went to Vietnam. He was one of the very few rock stars who paid tribute to the U.S. soldiers who were in Vietnam because he was there. And a lot of the others were protest music oriented, and they created a mood in America back in the late 70s and early 80s, or most of the 80s, that the men who served in Vietnam were not nice and did not were not worthy of any tribute or any thanks or any gratitude. And those are the best people in the world. The movie Rambo was about that. Rambo First Blood was the name of the movie, and it was starring Sylvester Stallone. And he went berserk in a small town because they didn't treat him with any respect, any due, very much due respect. There was no due respect. You hear people say, with all due respect, I disagree with you. Well, you got to be careful when you say that, when you say with all due respect, because we need to know what the due respect is. And our countries are sending us to war, and then our countrymen, our kababayan, are saying, I don't like you because you're a warmonger. If we don't fight for our freedom, we won't have any freedom. So that's all I'll say about that. But I was talking about Jimi Hendrix. So his commanding officer said Jimmy needs to leave the army and play his guitar. So for a military man, I think he was a captain. I'm not sure if he was a captain or a colonel, um, but it was above his drill sergeant, way above. And for a military man to say that in wartime, there was a conflict. It wasn't technically a war; it was a conflict, where people get killed, and his for that to happen is very rare. But he just knew, and Jimmy is a black man. I don't know if his commanding officer was white, black, or white. It's not about color. Um, it was not a dishonorable discharge. He just said Jimmy needs to play. That was the explanation. Jimmy needs to play his guitar. That was before he became famous. So, but he was always trying to play his guitar. When he went to visit friends, he carried the guitar. That was a part of. It was like today it would be your mobile phone. To him, it was his guitar. That was his mobile phone. They didn't have, obviously, in the 60s, they didn't have that. We didn't have it in the 80s. That was 20 years later. We didn't have it in the 90s either. Cars were starting to get mobile phones. Like a friend of mine was a limo driver. He had a mobile phone in the car, but it wasn't the handheld. It was wired into the car. So, and there were dead spots. Obviously, we didn't have cell towers everywhere. So there were dead spots everywhere. So it didn't always work. But if you were in a big part of a city, somehow it worked. I don't know how they did that, but they probably used television stations or radio stations as their pickup centers. So if there was a radio station nearby, and they're everywhere, obviously, well, not they're scattered everywhere. Then the limousines were able to transmit their cell phones. So, and that was the early '80s. So Tito Mikey, my eyes have been going bad, so I'm kind of, and I have it in small. I have it on mini player, so it's not. When I highlight you, I'm like, okay, where's the highlight? I struggle, but that's okay. I'm getting it done, but it's just funny. I like to talk about how I'm struggling, so because I don't know everything, but I figure out what I need to figure out. Um, and then if people have suggestions, I'm open to that. It may work, it may not. We would see. Thumbs up. Thanks, Moods of the Mountain. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey guys, hello. All right, I did it again. I'm doing it a lot because there's the YouTube chat, and then there's we got a lot of chats to catch up to, because that's my overall theme, is to work is to talk about the chats. We just cut through it. A lot of people do it, some don't. The big channels, I'm subscribed to a couple of big channels, and they don't read the chats, but they'll look to shout people out. Someone got demonetized and then didn't shout me out, and I thought, okay, hello again, I love you. No shout out. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And there's 15 people in the room or whatever, and there's 10,000 subscribers, and I don't. I love the person, but I don't understand that. I just don't know everything that's going on with people. It's the hardest thing to do, is to know what's on everyone's minds, unless they're talking. But then, what are they telling me? Supine, I've tried to get you 1K tonight, sir. I'll ask my friend. One friend, I need. Supine, I hit 1,000 exactly last night. And I was like, okay, I will lose some because that's been the pattern. I didn't expect to lose 37. So, but I gained 47 or something. I'm not counting exactly, because every night and day it goes up 1, 2, 3, then it goes down 3, 4, 5, then it goes up 6, 7, 8. And so that's a living thing, and I don't know why YouTube's doing that. So, I'm told that some of my friends with they've got a few thousand subscribers, and they're saying, well, I can't subscribe to anybody, so I use a second account and I'll subscribe to you, because that's the least I can do. And I think I'm losing those. I'm not sure, or if it's because someone didn't actually watch a video. So if you go real quick, click subscribe and leave, and then the video didn't play for 2 seconds, that might not count. But YouTube is hazy on that. But I think, is Hazy here in the house? I said hello to her in a different live stream. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. That was going to be the title of my stream today. I'm just thinking out loud. So Filipina Raquel saying hello to Silos, brother. I was visited the live stream of Familia da Estrada, yes, last night, and he was like, hello, my brother, hello. He said that like 10,000 times. That was all he said. Let's go, hello, brother, hello, sister, hello. Interesting fellow. I like the guy. There's no reason not to like anybody. Or you just stop talking to them. So that's all. I'm trying to change the size of my view, but it's not changing. Why is that? What is that? It must be because I have the free version. But it's letting me click the viewer size, but it's not changing. So maybe I need to just leave it there. Let me look at the YouTube side and see what that. No, it hasn't changed. I don't know why. Oh, it'll take me longer to figure that out. But it's on. I've got it set to not fill the page. But maybe if I share a file, it will switch. Not sure why it's doing that. We're going to show that file. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Where are we? Gotta get back to the chat. Where is the chat? I lost my spot in the chat. Oh, I took it off. All right. Now J Mike has to think. I gotta think. Where was I? I'm gonna. If I skip you, chat, just do it again. I guess that's that way we can speed it up. Oh, I see where I was. Okay, so let's go. Supine, one of my best friends, Supine, is a really big supporter of mine, Supine Kalamut. So you know what? Do I have Nightbot here? Yes. So let's see if I remember. I'm revealing all my weaknesses to you guys that are listening. I have some Nightbot codes, and I'm going to see if I remembered the code, because I didn't look. So guys, type in JAY. If you have a jacket, type in JAY, and Nightbot will do that link for you. No need to do that. I don't want anyone dropping links, because you don't need to. Just wait for a blue jacket and then type in JAY, and that's on. I just didn't put the message on yet. So Just please type JAY in Nightbot if you're not already connected with each other. That's the best way, I guess. They say the best way is for everyone to search each other and not do links. I guess that's what they're saying. So YouTube wants us to promote our channels, but we don't. They don't want the visitors or the chatters to self promote. For some reason, they don't want to because they don't want to. They don't like the trade, the even trade, sub for sub. They don't, for some reason, they don't like that, and I think it's because of the advertisers. I'm not sure, or the integrity of the channels. For some reason, that's what they think. Okay, let's see. Let's move forward because have I been talking that long, guys? It doesn't matter what you say because I'm not. I didn't catch up yet. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see who wants to talk or who wants to sit there and be on The View. The View. I don't like that show, but they're a show. So, to me, politics is about philosophy, and if you don't understand philosophy, then there's no point in talking politics because politics controls everything. If you have a church group, there's politics in the church. It's not it's not good or bad. It just is. And people look at, I don't like politics. Well, the argument between right and wrong, God and Satan, is in a way that's sort of like politics because that's where our politics comes from. And then we have people who deny it and they deny the truth. So let's, your friend. Everyone says that to me. I will get you 100 tomorrow. Wait. It doesn't work. I got 50 yesterday and I lost 37. So, or something like that. I don't know exactly how many I got, but it went up. I mean, from the previous day it went up, but in the big day before that it went up and down too. So it doesn't stick. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Whatever anyone wants to do, and on my behalf, I will take it, and then I will see what YouTube does. So YouTube is being careful about who hits 1,000, and I exactly hit it last night, and it went down. So I'm not angry at YouTube. Carlos Reyes. Carlos Reyes. I know someone else named Carlos Reyes. That's a great name. Carlos Reyes. One of my daughter named her daughter Nailani Reyes. That is her name. Her father's name is Reyes. His name is Victor Reyes. I will say it. I will say it, and there it is. It's on record. Reyes. Very good name. Very great name, sir. Thanks for coming in on J Mike. Brother Kevin Adamus Vlogs, good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Paul. People say, don't say Paul. Who are you talking to? Don't call me. Don't say Paul. I like to say sir, ma'am, and Paul. It sounds nice to me. I like that because I'm not always pleasant to listen to. So when possible, I will say Paul. Hello, Paul. And I get that. I'm trying to. The Filipino men, the Pinoys, they kind of have a deep sound to their voice. But in order for me to try to copy that, I have to raise my voice because that's my voice. So hello, Paul. I think it's very honorific, and that's why I do it. So I know Filipinos have different ways of telling me things, but that's okay. I'm learning. I need to learn. Nothing is simple. They say, oh, it's easy language, but it's easy once you learn it. So the hard part is learning how it's built. And not only that, but learning that words build into bigger words, and then that is a similar meaning, but it's more meaning in it inside it, like whether I didn't do it yet, or whether I already did it, or whether I'm doing it now. You just put another syllable on it, and then Like if I have waited. That's a good example, but most of the English verbs aren't like that. They completely change, so it's not like Filipino. So you guys notice how I just change what I'm talking about like that? Every time I read a chat, it changes. Kevin, guys saying hello to each other. I'll let you do that. I'll just read what seems to be something else. Kevin and Sapine, looks like you guys are friends. Hello, everyone. Seed Vlog, CID. Is it CID or Seed? Not sure. Um, I've been in your streams before, or you've been in mine, or we've been commenting on each other, but I don't, not exactly sure how to say that. Is it Sid, Seed, or CID? It's not, I don't think it's CID because you have a capital C, so I think it's Seed. That's my guess. Hey guys, nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. Let's catch up. So I like it when you guys do a lot of chats, but I can't keep up. But you're just saying hello to each other, so that's good. Let's see who's coming in. TCG still hanging out. That's good. Ashley KG62. Hello, hello. 10% here. Hello. Sorry it took me so long to get to you. You must be wondering what the heck is J Mike doing. It's J Mike. What do you expect? Hey guys, Moods is still here. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys can hang out for a few minutes until we get started. We're just getting started here, guys. So it's just like the when you go to a ball game, they play like a song at the beginning, but they don't play it right away. They wait. They wait until they're getting ready to start, and then they play the song. What sometimes it's the national anthem, I guess. Whatever they do, but we're just getting in our seats, right? Supine supports me, so thank you so much. Still got a good number of people hanging out. It's good for me, I guess. In the early part. See you all later. See us, TCG. Thanks for hanging out. I did get to your chat. I don't. Time is just going. You guys are talking so much. It's taking me a while to get through it because I like to just blab, and I hope that works for you guys. I hope it works. So I do. I will eventually get to all the chats, whether you whether you stay or not. I'll get to the end of it, and that's usually when I say um, bye, bye, or unless one time I said goodbye. It's been 3 hours. I gotta go, and then someone chatted, and then two more people came in, and then I chatted for 2 more hours. But that doesn't happen every day. It's hard to keep going, especially because I've only been doing this 1 month. Maybe some of you guys that have been doing it for a year can go longer. Without love, Tom Jones, no, nothing else matters. Oh, he had a song called "Without Love." Without love. Oh, the Doobie Brothers have that too. Have that song too in Metallica. Oh, nothing else matters by Metallica. Without love, without love. There was a song, and that was the repeating phrase. Without love is, but I think that had a different title to it. But that was the Doobie Brothers, and that is a classic rock song. Oh, I can't do that. I can't play music files like that. I can play my own, and I might do that. So when I take a break, I will do that but I'm not going to take a break yet. If we can keep going and I decide I want another cup of coffee, because it only takes 4.5 minutes to make a cup of coffee, and I have a 4 minute and 30-second video, and so I might do that. If you guys stick around, that will happen. See Lois hanging out. Thanks, buddy. Brother, I should say brother. We say buddy sometimes here in America. We say bro and brother, but a lot of times we say buddy or dude or pal or guys. Guys is a Filipino thing, but I think Americans understand that too. So let's get moving. Guys, I am so far behind because you're chatting too much. So let's just. I said I like to show everyone's chats, but I'm going to just say hello for a minute until I catch up. Nelzani Vlogs, hello. Seed Vlogs is here. Let's see. Guys, please connect to Supine Kalimut if you're not already. Type in JAY and get everyone connected with each other. Liz Blogs, Liz Bong, thank you for popping in. Brett Glasso, thanks a lot, buddy. Bro. Good friend of mine, Brett Glasso. I'm running out of words. That's why I laugh like that. It's like when I stump myself, I kind of stop and laugh. You got to laugh at yourself, right? It's not all serious. I sometimes I get serious and I can go on and on with a serious mood, but I feel great when I laugh at myself. That's why I say when I look down and say, "Oops," it means I pressed the wrong button. I knew I didn't want to press the wrong button, but it happens, and then I say, "Oops," because I'm doing two things and I'm thinking of two things, and then I hit the wrong button. It's no big deal, but I say, "Oops." So that's just me because I know that I need to be humble because if we get into a philosophical or you know proverbial discussion, I sometimes I get too serious. And we got to understand each other, right? Mommy VIPs worldwide, cherries and thanks so much for stopping in. I'm trying to catch up to everyone's chats and say hello. Sapine's still hanging out. Thank you, dear. One of my biggest supporters. VIPs, it's so good to see you. Another one of my great big supporters. So let's see. Del Young is here. Hello, Del. Unity makes us one. Yeah, I like that. Loyalty makes us family. Support from Team VIPs. Thank you, Del Young. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's how my Filipina friends say it. Thank you so much. They kind of sing it at the end, and the tone raises, and I like that. It's it's just good. So, and I'm learning that too, and it takes a long time because I grew up in the wrong side of the tracks. I grew up on the right side, and then for somehow I went to school on the wrong side, and then I excelled in school, but then I became friends with the athletes, and the athletes are a different bunch. And I excelled too. I mean, I wasn't the most perfect athlete, but I competed with the big boys, and that taught me a lot. And they were shocked and surprised because I was the top A student, and they thought, "Well, he can't compete with us. Let's kill him." So I took the opening kickoff in a football game with no pads. We were like 16 or 17. We might have been 16, and I was the kick returner, and I took the kickoff. I caught it. They were surprised I didn't fumble it, and then I took 2 steps, or maybe a few steps, and then the two biggest guys just whammed me. They knocked me out. I was eating dirt, and one of them said, and they stayed there to see if I was going to become conscious, and one of them said, "Dude, you never fumbled. You're a player. Welcome to the team." It's so funny because I was a little kid, but then I grew 7.5 inches and I could touch the rim after like a year later, and I was one of the big boys, but I'm not that tall. I mean, I was really short, so I'm only 5'9". So I grew 7.5 inches in 1 year, or I would have been a small guy. So that's amazing. I don't know how that happened because I mean, I guess I ended up a little bit taller than my dad, but not that much. Just like, just a smidgen. And my brother was tall, and I ended up a half inch taller than him too. So that was, I didn't expect that. Hey, Ashley, still hanging out. Britt, hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. And when I tell a story, I fall behind on the chats, and I don't know. Maybe I should just let it flow. Del Young, hello. Yep. Oh, I think I just went backwards. That's okay. That's okay. You guys are important. Let's see. Jello. My eyes went blurry. Jello Villarico is here. Thanks for stopping by, Jello. I hope you're still here. Oh, it's been a few minutes. I thought I caught up, but then I didn't. Oh, I went backwards again. What's going on here? But I did miss you. So if I miss you, just keep chatting and I will see you. Precious Life. Thanks up. Thanks, Precious Life. Let's see who else is here. I am grateful that you guys stopped by and that you're even listening to me. So, Eva Mendoza, thanks for stopping in. Hello, good evening to you, wherever you are. I think you're in the Philippines somewhere. That would make it almost 11 p.m. over there. So, good evening to you guys in the Philippines. Good evening. I should have said that first. I think I did, but I didn't really dwell on it. Un Chavacano, my friend, my good friend. Thank you. Liked and shared. That is a good friend, guys. when you share my live stream, I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much. And I almost forgot to smile. I love the mukbang videos, but um, I haven't done a mukbang video, but I do have something to eat. I have some chicken strips that will in my microwaves right there, so I don't really have to go very far. But that won't take long. That's just only gonna take a minute. That's not really gonna be a big thing. So it's not like I'm having a feast and then I'm talking and eating, and it's not gonna be too much like that. So yeah, either I'm going backwards or you guys keep saying that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Un chavacano cooking lunch. Done with my live stream. Who wants to come and say hello? That's you don't have to say too much and just spice up the chat a little bit and then come and say hello. It's no big deal, I guess. I don't ask anyone ahead of time to come on. I always do it during the live stream. So just it's always spur of the moment with me, and that could change. I've only been doing this 1 month, so I will sing for you. Now, who told you I was a singer? Did Song for Anna tell you I'm a singer? Precious Life. I do sing sometimes. I don't know if I'm going to sing. I wasn't thinking of singing. I have done some songs on live streams. I'm not the greatest singer. I do a couple of songs sometimes. Un Chavacano and Del Young and VIP. It's so good to see you guys. Precious Life. Kevin is my man, my brother Kevin. Oh yeah. So what did I do? Messiah to die. I loved your live stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was about 1 day ago. You were doing. It was like a big long TikTok. It was crazy. That was funny. All the guys were drooling. They're all like, "I want her. She's so hot. I want her. I want Messiah to die." In the Americans, the expats are going. I want Messiah to die, and I want her today. To die in today is almost the same word in English. It may have different meanings. To die and today has different meanings, but it's funny to the Americans, the guys who speak English. That's funny. She's so cute. I love her. I want her today. Hello, Messiah, today. And then they probably said, I think they were saying that, and then I don't know if you noticed that. So, it's so funny. It's so funny, and I see girl and I love everybody, and it's not a good or a bad thing. I think it's the men are silly, and that's the way the women, especially if you're a little bit younger and you do a live stream, they'll connect with you just because you're pretty. But it doesn't mean you're stupid. I'm just saying that's the first thought on the guy's mind is she's pretty. I'm connecting to her, and then if he listens to you, he might like you, and then you may have something in common. I don't know. I don't know everything, but those are my observations. It's not good or bad. I don't, I want to be friends with everybody. There was a famous philosopher. If you guys are into that sort of thing, one of the ancient Greeks, Socrates, said, "A friend to all is a friend to none." And the funny thing is that Aristotle loved Socrates. Socrates didn't write. He wasn't a writer, so he just talked. He talked to everybody, and everybody knew who he was. And so Aristotle became one of the greatest professors and scientists of before Christ. And he taught everything that Socrates said, and including his own father. Aristotle's own father, it had a big influence on him too. So he always talked about reality and what's real and what isn't real. And he always said there's no such thing as equality. And it wasn't back then. It wasn't about skin color. Equality was not skin color. Because they're all Greeks and Middle Easterners. Mediterranean. So equality to them was the equal ownership of everything. So they wanted communal rights to everything. Like everybody, all the men would have ownership of all the women and children and things like that. And they had public bath. They didn't have private water unless they had a well. They understood how to dig wells, or they wouldn't have survived. But the public bathhouses, everybody wanted equal ownership of everything. So that was communism. It was either capitalism or communism. There wasn't all this progressivism and feminism and all these socialism and all this stuff. That was. We just think more now because we've had more time to try to change everything. But the truth remains the same, everyone, and I think you guys know that. Besides today, who's this? Who we Gravando Compate. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Thanks for coming in. We've got somebody waiting, and I'm going to get her on in just a second, guys. So maybe I shouldn't. K.A. Sangma TV. Hello. Good evening to you. So, everybody, thanks for coming in. I hope you can hang out for a few minutes. I have my newest video pinned at the top. I would like a comment. I am asking for that, please. It's only 4 minutes. There's about a half a minute intro, and then there's a 10-second outro. But in between, it's 4 minutes of something nice that I did, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Murs Blog, shout out to you in the house. Murs Vlog, thanks for popping in. And guys, say hello to Precious Life Hong Kong. Oh,
Yes, hello,
let me
hello.
get
Good
you.
evening. Good
Hi.
evening here.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hello.
I'm gonna put my phones on so I can hear you. I didn't have the audio going. So what's going on, Precious Life?
Doing good. Well, I'm a little bit upset because I lost 400 sub. Can you
I
imagine that?
I hit 1,000 last night. I went to sleep and I thought, well, maybe I will lose a few. I hope it's no more than 8 or 9. And I lost 37, so I'm back down to 963. And some people are saying, just keep going. But that's the best and the worst day I've ever had. So I know,
Yeah, I can't imagine that I lost 400. I
but
don't know why. I don't know what happened.
my problem
Have you
is that I hit 1K for the first time, and then now it's back down. That's my problem because I hit 1000 and it stopped.
Oh,
So
okay.
now, you guys, I'm giving blue jackets just right now. So if you have a blue jacket, type in JAY, and we'll get Nightbark to drop your links, and we can connect. Bisaya today, you will have a blue jacket in a second. Now,
So where
Precious,
are you from, host?
where am I? Well, right now I am in the U.S. I was living in
Oh,
Pasig.
okay.
I was living in Pasig City for almost 4 months in 2019. Um,
Okay.
but I came back for Christmas, and then I get stuck here. So I've been here for 2 Christmases, and that was unexpected. So I don't know what to do because I can't travel back. I'm waiting to go back. That's my plan, but it's more of a hope now than a plan. So
Yeah, because of is it you stuck because of the COVID, is it? You got stuck
yeah,
there because of the
I'm waiting for Duterte to open travel in the Philippines. And the funny thing is,
Oh,
in the United States, um, the media asks questions. The original reason that the media exists is to ask questions of the government, so that the public can ask questions of the government, like, what are you guys trying to do? What are you doing? Or what are you thinking? And and what happened, and what did you do about it? The media is designed to ask questions so that we can understand our own government and vote the right way. But the media has turned
yeah.
into something else now. The media is going along with this, and they're not really asking the right. They may be asking questions, but in my opinion, they're not asking the right questions. So I can listen. I can listen to the facts they're telling me, and then I have different questions. And then, because I'm a numbers guy, and really, they're giving us numbers like all these positive cases, and they're giving us total numbers, but those total numbers don't go higher than any of the average numbers of any year for disease
Yeah.
deaths. I have a different argument, but it's based on the same facts. I'm not disputing the facts. People are saying, "Well, China lied about their death total," so I'm not disputing the facts that the WHO or the CDC are giving us. I don't see that why they would lie about that. Because
Yeah, I don't
um,
understand either what's going on all over the world.
Yeah, the thing about me is I have more questions. So if quarantines work, I'm willing to go quarantine, and if I can go to the Philippines. But they're saying, well, no, we're only letting certain people quarantine, but we're making them quarantine. Okay, so that doesn't work because it's illogical. Because it doesn't
Yeah.
add up. It doesn't add up. And I'm a numbers guy. I was a major airport hotel controller, and everything that we do is about numbers and how numbers work, and also how what numbers mean, the meaning of numbers and the percentages of this and that. Like this against that, we have this percentage of deaths and we have this percentage of people on Earth. That's not changed. And then somebody said,
Truth.
well, that's because of the quarantines. Well, if quarantines work, what you just said quarantines work. So why am I still not allowed? I am willing to go quarantine in the Philippines, but you won't let me come
Yeah.
in quarantine. That's not allowed. So which one is it? We're not. Something's not true here. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the
It
fast
seems like I thought about that too, that something's not really right.
something. We have a joke here, and it's how to speak Chinese in 5 minutes. Something wrong. Something wrong. So let's say hello to Lynn Irat. Is that, did I say that right? Lynn Irat?
PJK Mel Biker Blog, I will give you more banana to you, Jay. Oh, wow. Lucky you. They will
So,
give you more banana. I hope somebody will give me banana too. I've
you,
lost 400 banana, guys. Can you
what,
imagine that?
where are
In
you
just
now?
one day.
Where are you
I'm
now?
in Hong Kong.
No,
I'm in
no,
Hong
no, no.
Kong.
What's your number now? Or number of bananas?
My number is 1,000. I used to have 1,700. I'm almost into 2K, and then I dropped into 1,470.
So are you're still monetized?
Yeah, I'm still monetized, but
Okay,
of
so
course I'm so upset because I lost 400. I work so hard. I go to LS every single day and get some more banana, and then in just one day, Lolo got all my 400 banana. So I think
mysterious
I
guy.
didn't,
Hello.
yeah, I didn't go to the LS for 4 days. I'm so upset.
Yeah. Well, this happened last night. This morning I found out, and I woke up and I went, I have a live stream, and I'm gonna. So a couple of people, I messaged a couple of people, and they said, just keep going. It's okay. So
Yeah, some people
um,
said that just keep going, but if you think about it, because you work so hard for it, and then in just one day you will lose 400 banana, it's not really fair. It's not.
yeah, but you're still your
Yeah,
channel
I'm
is still
still
doing well. So
monetized.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's not they. I suspect that those 400 are not watching your videos.
maybe.
So in that now,
Maybe,
if you
yeah.
look at it that way, because I've been doing a lot of reading, that's why I'm not always on. I do watch videos of people I'm connected with when possible, but I'm watching a lot of videos of people who will never subscribe back to me. And these are the large YouTubers, the big ones like Nick Nimmin and people like that, where he has like 2 million subscribers. He's not subscribed to me, but I sometimes I look at his videos and they're talking about that a little bit. And I guess YouTube wants them to tell us because they're not talking. And he says, guys, those types of bananas are not watching your videos. They're just not. So they're not, even if
Uh,
they count as a subscriber, they're not going to help you in the end. In the end, you need watch hours. So that's what J Mike
yeah.
needs, watch hours. So that's what
So,
you need. That's what everyone
w-
needs.
what's your W8s at the moment?
It's just under 1,000, just like my subscriber count is
Oh,
just under
okay.
one. So it's right there. It's like 1 hour per subscriber. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
I didn't, I've lost probably all through this journey since January 1st when I had 25 subscribers. Um, I've lost as many as I probably had 2,000 and I lost 1,000. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Yeah,
count.
it's true.
So, but it goes up, down, up, down, up. So it
Up,
feels
down, yeah.
it feels like hard. It's hard, but I do keep
Yeah, but
going. I do keep going. Eric
Make
Ryan,
some
no,
friends, and then they can play your all your video, and you
that's
can
that
reach your.
that yeah, they've done that. I've had some people doing that. So and they've told me
Yeah,
I've
I
had
do help some of my friends too. I play their videos. I help them for their WH. I think I was connected with you with Abe Sort Channel LS. You're always there. Yeah.
who
Abe
is it?
Sort Channel. Abe Sort Channel.
I am not sure. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I think I got
Oh,
connected
I
with
saw.
you with her.
Yes, I am
Yeah.
connected with her. Yes, she's a good friend of
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, yeah. I
I'm
think
on a
I
messenger with her actually, her and a few others. So
okay.
but I just got there, so I still feel new here. I've been live streaming for 1 month, but I didn't go on last week because there's a family issue, and it's about my daughters. I'm divorced. My I have three grown daughters. Two of them have a baby, and their mom is on her deathbed, so it's causing a little bit of disruption, which
Okay.
their fault. They're trying to do what they think they should do. And but I divorced her 9 years ago, and so I went to visit her 3 times. I will probably do it once more very soon. Could be any day now. It could be.
Mysterious Granny said someone said to make a playlist so people will watch them straight through.
Yeah, I do have
What
that. I
is
have
it?
J Mike. It's J Mike playlist.
I'm a very small YouTuber. Okay. Yeah, I help a lot of my friends and they're now monetized because I play all of their video.
Yeah, I do have that. It's right on my main channel page. So Bisaya, yes. I that's what I think too. I agree with that. Hello, RJK Mill Biker. Did I say that right? I can't. I'm struggling. No,
Tom Jones TV.
PJ.
Hello, host Tom Sakdan with Connect Here channel, YT channel. Road to 1K already done. Congratulations to you, my friend. There you go.
I did
Someone
not look yet.
connected with you.
I'm not looking yet. I can't look. It's like when you go on the roller coaster. I cannot find.
Jenny Africa, congratulations, she said. Maybe you got 1K already, host.
Yeah, it was 1K last night.
Co-host, ano channel mo? My channel name is Precious Life XK. Napaka-searchable lang ng channel ko. Please do connect with my channel because I lost 400 banana in just one day after my LS not this Sunday, last Sunday, after my LS from 1,740 or something, dropped down to 1,470. And that makes me really sad actually. But
Yeah, but
I
you're up there.
still
You're up
I'm
there,
still
but
fighting. I'm still fighting.
you're
Still
above that.
fighting.
You're above that threshold. Just tell yourself those 400 were probably never watching any of your videos. So Zeke Artistry. Um. Yes,
Well,
I pinned.
hopefully you will watch my video to host. Jay,
Type JAY
will
and
you?
type JAY and get your link in there because I know that I connected with you. I just want to make sure that they didn't remove that. So type JAY and we'll get everybody connected with you. And yes, if I connect, I will start watching your videos. I will. I don't just watch 30 seconds. I watch the whole thing, unless it's really long. And
Yes,
then
same
what I
as
do is
me. I watched the whole thing.
I will skip forward.
I leave my laptop for playing the whole day, the whole night.
Like sometimes people will make a long video. It's nice, but it's a long video. It's got a continuous music. It's the same music theme, and then it's the same scene. And I will like move forward. You can point your mouse on the red line and see what's there. And if it's the same thing, then I know what the video is. So, but I look to see if there's anything different. Now with the
Yeah,
guitar,
guys.
they're not long videos. It's 4 minutes, and the video looks the same because I'm sitting in them or standing in one spot and I'm going like this. So the video all looks the same, but it's the whole song. So and they're not long.
Someone is asking Jacket host. Sorry to interrupt. Someone is asking Jacket.
Okay, let me
So
catch up to that.
fine. Kalumot? Sir J, jacket, please.
She doesn't have a jacket. She's my best supporter. One Piece TV, you have a jacket now. Um, Linko88 has. My eyes are bad today. I just gave you a jacket, so you're good. You can type in JAY too. Hi, Nomspute. Hi, Nomspute. Another good friend of mine.
Type
Guys, connect.
JAY and they can
Guys,
and then the host can drop your link.
yeah, yeah.
You
So
are now 1.01K Sir J. Team Budol, my squad, Linko 88, TV,
you guys,
Morning DC official. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. There you go.
yeah, the heart, the red heart. That's the red heart. So
Yeah.
Nivlem, Nivl, Nivlem Ani, you have a
Post
jacket. The
me
blue
to
jacket.
jacket. Yeah,
One,
asking for
one P.
jacket.
1P, you have a jacket now, and Linko88 TV, you have a jacket. So type in JAY. Zeke Artistry, let's see, I will give you one. You now can type in JAY, Zeke Artistry. And Fluttering
Artistry.
Leaves, hello, Fluttering
Familia
Leaves.
di Mabiga here. Fluttering leaves. Good vibes, good vibes. There you go.
Yeah, that's the yellow smile. You have a jacket too, Fluttering Leaves. So guys, type in JAY and get connected with each other. Poke Metal Biker, let's see.
Nibian Annie, thank you for giving me a jacket, host. There you go. She said thank you.
Guys, connect with Nonspute Francos. She will help you. So she will watch your video and she will connect back. And she is a legit good friend of mine, and she will help support everybody. So go ahead and connect to her
Yes.
and type in your
Please to
type in.
connect with my channel. My channel name, Precious Life SK. It's very searchable.
Did I give you a
My
jacket?
name.
Did I give you a jacket?
Not so sure because I'm on your live,
Oh,
so
you
I
didn't
can't
make
drop
a
my
post?
link. Yeah,
Oh,
I have to
I did not know
I have to
that.
use my other phone. I have to use my other phone so that I can drop my
I did
house.
not. I did not. Okay, so I think everyone has a jacket now. So go ahead and type in JAY
Let me
if you are
try.
connected.
Jay.
It's in the scroll at the bottom. It's telling you. So Miss Judy's here. Onin De La Cruz is here. Mysterious Granny is still here. So thanks, guys. Oh, we are falling behind, aren't I? Enrico Gomez, thanks, sir. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Where it's jumping. It is jumping. I'm skipping. So sorry about the skips, guys.
So will you sing, host? Will you
Say what?
sing with your guitar?
What?
You sing as well?
Sometimes I sing. Yeah, I don't have the mixer though. I don't have the mic mixer to bring the
Oh,
equalize.
okay.
The background, the backing track is not equal to the. Oh, I have the
Oh, okay.
old school sound. It's just in the room, and it's hard to hear it sometimes. So I don't sing too much. Guys, get
Okay.
connected with Fluttering Leaves and One TV, One PTV, and thank you, Mysterious
Mysterious
Granny.
Granny. Christina,
Thank you
1122
so
Valencia,
much.
done full pack. There you go.
Yeah. So
Bisaya Taday, BG host.
it's amazing what everyone has to say about the situation with bananas on YouTube. It's amazing.
Oops.
So is that
Yeah,
me?
it's true.
I thought
That's
my
you.
I thought one of my channels popped in. One of my tabs came live. It used to happen when
Yeah,
when you have a
how long you been in YT? How long you been in YT?
I started a channel with no content about in 2015, but I never had content. And I thought, hey, you know what? I I was making 30-second clips to send on my phone to friends,
Yeah.
and I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel. I can put my videos on YouTube. So I started making longer videos in 2020. But
Okay.
I wasn't conscious. I only had like one subscriber, and I wasn't aware that I wasn't trying to build a channel. I just wanted to use
Yeah.
it to save my longer links so that I could watch them and not lose them. And then friends could watch
Okay.
it. And I could say, hey, I could share my channel with some friends and say, hey guys, check out my new video. They weren't very good videos, but I was learning the guitar, and so on New Year's Eve, I said I have. On Christmas Eve, I had 23 subscribers, just for family and friends, some cousins, things like that. And then on New Year's Day, I had 25, and I thought, hey, I got a couple more subscribers. This is exciting. 25 on New Year's Day. And then in January,
Wow.
I got like 200. I got like 200 in January, and then next thing you know, I had like 225 subscribers, and I thought, hey, this is exciting. Why don't I get to work and
Yeah.
try to grow my channel? So I started going to some live streams, and they helped me, but I don't know what they're doing now for me. Um, they don't like.
Sis Artistry. Okay, done to you, Miss Precious. Thank you so much. I will connect back to you later on.
BJK, Mel Baker, still hanging out. Thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging, guys. I am grateful for that. And if you guys leave a comment on my newest guitar video, I will return the favor. I will come back to you. Give me 48 hours or so. I don't know if it's going to be 24 hours or 12 hours or 2 days or maybe three. I'm not sure how long it will take me, but because I do have a lot to do. But if you leave a comment on this video that I have pinned at the top, I will support you. And Nums Pute Frankos will support you also. That's not my second account. That is my best friend, my lady friend who's living in Rizal. Um, she's she's pretty smart, and like her daughter says, or in her niece say, oh, she's very talkative, but she won't talk at first. I'm like that too. I don't talk to people right away, especially in a group.
Me,
So in a group setting, it's sometimes it takes a while for some people to, because the group's so busy talking, they listen, and that's those are the smartest people who listen, who shut up and listen. And what else do I want to? Mysterious Granny hanging out. Let's see. I've been doing YouTube for 4 or 5 years. A lot of memories. Yeah. Now, is this your main channel? You've always been Mysterious Granny, because I don't remember you as Mysterious Granny. And if you're new to me, well, how did you find me? I don't know, because I'm thinking that the only people coming to my channel are my subscribers, but I don't know how that works. Maybe somebody else found it, yeah, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So uh,
Supine Kalumat, congratulations, Sir Jay. I told you I'll try to get your 1K with the help of my friend. There you go. I think you got
yeah,
1K again.
yeah. Let's see. Let me take a. I will take a peek. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Now, the last time I refreshed, it was 965, but it was 963 when I went live.
You are 1.01K
Oh,
subscriber.
you know
There
what?
you go.
I could share the link, the subscriber link. What is
Yeah, you
happening
can
here?
share on the
Oh,
screen.
1.01K. That means 1,010. Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to
So
stop that.
you will get a letter from Lolo. We
Once
call
I,
it Lolo. When you
right,
reach 1,000 subscriber, you will
yeah,
get a letter.
yeah, I got one for 500 and I got one for 100. So when I get that, I will be happy, because that means
Yeah,
they're not going to take it away from me as long as I follow the rules.
yeah,
I don't I don't intend to disobey the rules. I will question things, but I will do it in a positive way. Um, YouTube is the platform, so I will question what everyone says is a fact, because a lot of people, they don't want to listen, and they say, just look at the facts, just look at the facts, follow the science. Okay, let's do that. Science is based on the law of large numbers also, and people don't realize that. and I'm a numbers guy, so I will always question the law of large numbers. Oh, I don't question the law. I will question things based on the law of large numbers.
Yeah.
You can't prove what would have happened because it didn't happen. You can't prove that, and people are saying that, and like that's illogical.
Supine Kalumod, 1.0110, 1.010, and currently has 68 thumbs up. There
For
you go.
this,
You got
wait, for this
68
live
thumbs
stream,
up. Yes, for this
the,
live stream, yes. You got
and we've
68. Wow.
and we've
That's
only
a
been
lot.
live. Yeah, and we've only been live for 1 hour. So how did that happen? How
Well,
did that
because you
happen?
had a good friend there, Supine Kalumod. I think she's very supportive.
So Supine, if you're still here, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I think you can do it too. I'm not
Wow,
sure.
congrats on whoosh, you're over
Watch this.
1K from Visaya Taday.
Stop
Stop
using your
using your
account.
account at the moment. Use
What is the?
your other account if you go to live streaming. Don't use your
Oh,
main account. Use your other account.
I will have to make another. I don't have another account. I will have
You have
I
to
will-
make another one because sometimes when you keep using your main account for getting some more banana, sometimes you will lose your banana as well. So some people
yeah, it just
use
happened last
second
night.
account.
It just
Yeah,
happened last
some
night.
people use. I mean, I have like 5 accounts, I think, or six.
Okay, now I
But
know
I
what's going
only
on.
use, them to support my friend. I always use my main to connect back with the people who connect with me. I always use my main to connect it back with them. I only use my other accounts to support for LS, something like that. Or if some people want Thumbsuck or some people want support from their Premiere, so I can use my other account, give an extra Thumbsuck. I just shared you out and gave you a big like host from
No,
Mysterious Granny. Wow. There
no,
you go. There you have a very supportive friends here, J Mike.
no. I know, and I'm so grateful. Now, I forgot exactly if you told me that you made a comment on my newest guitar video. I forgot if you
Yeah,
said you did that because I want to check
I will
something. I want to follow you back, and I want to check something. And I'm being I'm being
guitar on your guitar video.
I'm being cryptic right now. I don't want to say it out loud.
Goodbye ballad rock guitar solo.
Yeah, I make a comment for me on that. I want to see something. Okay, but
Okay.
I want to see something on that. I want to see you on there for some reason that I'm not gonna shout out the reason, but it should be obvious. If for you guys that are in my situation, I just sometimes I forget some things that are said and done. I don't totally forget it, but I forget some detail, and I just want to try to remember something.
Keep on playing your music. Keep on playing.
Sean Uber, hey Sean, good morning from San Jose. You just waking up? It's Yeah, I woke up early this morning. I don't know why. I used to get up at 5 a.m. every day of my life, 5 a.m. But after I quit working, have been staying up later and getting up later. So, and a lot of that has to do with YouTube. But also, I have a LDR because I can't get back there. I'm stuck here. So, I'm making the best of it though. 1 year ago, and I've been here for 15 months. But 1 year ago, I didn't know how to play the guitar. I had a guitar, but I didn't know how to play it. And I was struggling with Happy Birthday, but now I've done these videos and people say, I'm a guitar player, but I can't do that.
There,
Well,
I leave some comment in the guitar solo.
I can't do
Guitar
anything
solo.
on guitar because I haven't been playing long enough. There's so much to know and learn. Buddy Guy, a famous guitar player, blues player said that I'm always learning. I don't know everything, and I'll always be learning. And he's like 82, so I'm getting up there in age too. I'm not a kid, but when I was a kid, I learned. I learned a little bit about music. I was in the school orchestra at the age of 10, and I
Well,
stopped playing.
Filipino love music.
I know.
We always sing karaoke everywhere. You can see karaoke everywhere in the Philippines.
Yeah, everyone sings karaoke. That's where I really started singing karaoke, and I bought a mic, a karaoke mic, when
Yes.
2 years ago when I came back. So, and I still have it. I didn't use it that much though because we don't do it here. So I want to go back and start doing that again too. So I do sing a little bit. I'm not all about singing. And it's hard. It's hard to play live. I can play live, but it's too loud. It doesn't. When I make a video,
May
it's just right,
yeah.
but it's too
If you
loud.
keep singing, you can practice. You can practice. You can
You
learn
know,
more.
I
You
was
can practice every day,
there was a
and
song
you
I
can
like.
we can improve our voice by singing every day.
Yeah, there was a song I didn't sing for a few weeks, and I tried to sing it, and I thought I did a good job on the song, but I tried to do it on Song for Anna, and my voice wasn't right. I didn't. I was like too high, and then I tried to go too low, and then I couldn't get in between, and it was like terrible. So, and then they said it was good, so I don't know. It wasn't that good, but usually I get that song just right, and it sounds good. It's not because it's for my voice. And the name of the song is something stupid, and I just couldn't do it. And I don't know why. What happened? We lost. We lost Precious Lash. So what happened? Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm not gonna see that. Oh no, I just messed up. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. It's not really a mess up. I just didn't find what I was looking for. So I'm not gonna find it. Okay, so we lost her. I hope she comes back. So what's going on? I haven't figured out how to shrink my screen when I'm alone. I thought I could do that. So guys, who is here now? I have 10 people in the house, so I don't want to stop. My mind just hit a lull, a block, so a mental block. So give me a second to get my thoughts together. Kulatsky is here. Hello, sir. What is going on? Good to Mega Love shout out. Mega Mall love shout out to you, sir. Gulatsky, one of the co-hosts for VIPs Worldwide. Gulatsky, let me give you a jacket, and then please, if you're still here, I gotta think for a second. If you are still here, why is my StreamYard's not showing that? Why? Um, if you are okay, so if you I lost my thought twice. I said okay, and I had my thought back, and so I'm bouncing. My head's bouncing right now. I will give you a jacket and then type in JAY so we can all connect with you because I would like that to happen. So hold on one second. I'm using StreamYard, so I wasn't looking at YouTube. Yeah, you do have a jacket. So that means you were here before. So type in JAY so we can get some of these connected to you. I don't think everyone here is connected. So that's the object. Zeke Artistry. Let's see what you have to say. Right, in our culture, music is everybody's number one hobby. In the north part of the Philippines, where I live, it's weird if you don't know how to play guitar. You are in Luzon, which I have been around Luzon. I was there 7 times. Trip number 8 was canceled. I was living in Pasig City for almost little less than 4 months. I've been all the way to Apari, Cagayan, to Giganao has the airport. I was there. Um, I was in Baguio City in 2017. I was in Antipolo in 2019. I was in Batangas and Tagaytay, Cavite a few times. I was there the most. That's my favorite place. I'm sad about about Lake Taal, the Crater Lake and the volcano. I'm sad about that. Not because there's a volcano, but because the island was changed and the horses had to be removed. I don't know if any of them died. I'm told that most of them were saved. I would think that some didn't get off the island. I don't know. I would think that some of them didn't survive that. And I don't know what's going on the island either. I haven't heard anything. If anyone knows, because it's been over 1 year now since the volcano, if anyone knows that they're getting back to normal life and that there are horses there and things, let me know. Let me know if you have any information. But yeah, every time I go to the Philippines, we do karaoke and we sing. That's where I got started. I was a DJ, and they said to me years ago, way back, not anymore. I still have the old school, the vintage record players and things like that, and the CDs and the vinyl records. I still have a lot of the vinyl left. Not all of it. I gave a lot of it to record stores, a free gift. But I still have about 1,000 records, the big vinyl records. Um, but I'm reading the chats at the same time, and I lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, so someone told me, and I was a lounge DJ, so they said, hey, you know what? They're going to change the schedule, and they're going to go to karaoke on Wednesday nights or Thursday nights. So if you want more work, you should get into karaoke. And I thought that was my enemy, because I wasn't singing, but I had singing lessons as a young boy because I was in the school orchestra. I played the trumpet, and they said I was doing very well, but I stopped. But I did have some singing lessons, and that was part of it. And but I wasn't really didn't consider myself a singer, although I helped the orchestra sing with the harmonies. Um, so then when I started doing karaoke, I thought, hey, this is fun. The songs you love are not necessarily the songs that you can sing well. So I found out that I could sing "Wind Beneath My Wings" and "Something Stupid" by Frank Sinatra. But the last time I sang that, I was rusty. I had not did that song for a while, and it didn't come out right. That's hard to sing that, and I thought it was easy. So for some reason, I was in the right mood, and it worked. So some songs work for people, and some songs don't. You can be a good singer and then do a song that's not good, and it won't sound right because it's not the right song for your voice or that day for that day. So you got to find what works for you all the time. Kulatsky, type in JAY. Let's get your link out there for Nightbot. Oh, thank you, Noms Pugh. Noms Pugh, guys, connect with Noms Pugh. She doesn't have a lot of bananas, but she is supportive and will help you. She will help you guys grow. So connect with her. She's my best friend. She is legit. Zeke Artistry, yes, I am Christian. I believe in Jesus and as the Savior, and I believe God created everything. And God created our DNA and all DNA, and God created the light and time itself. I there is evidence of God being real. There's no evidence that God's fake. There's no evidence. They've stopped trying. I don't know. We still have atheists saying that it's not God's not real, but the intellectuals have stopped trying to prove it, to prove that that's true. So they don't know what to do because they're wrong. When you don't know what to do, you need to figure out, okay, what am I doing wrong? Mysterious is near Boston. I have connections with people that call themselves mysterious, but I'm not really sure who they are. That's fine. They're okay. It's not a bad thing. They don't want everyone who their family and friends to know what they're doing, and that's fine. I think what, I don't worry too much about it. It keeps me good. It keeps me doing the good things. And one day I was complaining about a troll for a few minutes, but it was near the beginning, so someone saw that and said, you know, you're better than doing that. That won't help you to do that. So, and I know some people make videos all the time, like, leave Britney alone. Leave Britney alone, or you're gonna deal with me. What's that person gonna do? Beat everybody up? I used to get, when 16, 17, 18 years old, 19. I mentioned earlier that I got into athletics with the big boys. and everyone else started taking notice. Hey, he hangs out with the big boys that we cannot mess with. So don't mess with J Mike either. And I would be walking with a friend at night, and I would say, "Hey, let's go over there and talk to him." And he'd say, "Oh no, that's so and so. Don't mess with him. Let's not even go over there. He's a bully." And I said, "What are you talking about? He's harmless." And I walked over there and we had a nice conversation. And I said, "Well, we got to leave. I'll see you later." We shook hands and we walked away. And my other friend said, "I can't believe you had the nerve to sit and talk to him." I said, "Why? What's he gonna do? Beat me up?" I never wanted to fight with anybody, but for some reason, people thought, no. I get in like wrestling fights, not proper wrestling, not the Olympic wrestling, but street wrestling, where people were grabbing each other and trying to bang each other against the automobiles or the fences or whatever was nearby that was hard, and just to make us say, "I give up, you win. You're tougher than me." And they would see this and say, "Wow, Jason's messing with those big scary dudes. Don't mess with J Mike." It's like, well, I didn't beat them. I was just like struggling with them. But people see that and they say, "Oh, not messing with you." Some guys did though, so I didn't like it because I didn't want to like kill people. Philippines has a different culture, so in my city we don't do karaoke. We normally play guitar and sing. That's good too. And a lot of Filipinos do that, and I appreciate that. They say to me, they play the acoustic guitar and they sing, and they say, "Well, I'm not too good," and I say, "That's good. You know, you're not John Denver. You don't have to be John Denver or Glenn Campbell. That's still good." And they say, "No, sir, I can't play guitar like you." And I say, "Well, I can't play like you." It's hard to play the little acoustic songs because it's very structured. So, and I know the chords, but the songs are structured, and I haven't done that. It's a different mindset. So when I'm doing the lead solos, I know what mode they're in, and I know the timing. So I do know that, but I'm not accustomed to playing it, so that's a different. And then singing and playing at the same time. I haven't practiced that, so that's a whole different way of music that I'm not good at it. I know it, but I'm not good at it. So it's one thing to know it on paper, and it's another thing to be in practice with it. So I appreciate it. Those guys are okay. Um, so yes, I love to see that. Thank you, Messiah to die. Loved your live stream yesterday. that was I was like just watching. Well, I did say some chats, but I was watching. That was cool. That was cool, guys. Connect up with Zeke Artistry. Connect, and Messiah to die. Yeah, go ahead, connect up with these guys. They're fun people. Precious Life. There you go. Yep. Connect with Precious Life. She's a good one. She's a good one. Fluttering Leaves. She's a good one. Let's see. Ka OFW. When I look at your name, I think KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's just the letters. That's all. It's just the way I looked at it. Thank you for stopping in to say hi, Ka TV. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, I told you guys, Norm Spirit Frankos she will support everyone. If you just give her a helping hand, she will support you. Messiah to die says, "Hi Judy, mwah. How are you? Mwah. I like that. Mwah. The blowing of the kiss. I like it. I like it. That's the new social distancing kiss. We should have been doing that all along. It's not new. That's not a new thing. The old everyone goes like this. Everyone's like in a row, and they all go, mwah, and they blow a kiss. That's the social distancing way of kissing. We should do it. We are doing it already. You guys notice I cut my own hair again. I made a video about that and it came out great, but this time it's more basic. It didn't come out as good. I don't know why. Maybe it did. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I guess it needs a little color. I did it orange once. It wasn't completely orange. It was brown, but it came out like an orange and or sort of a brownish orange, like a burnt color. And I wasn't really liking that too much, but I did it. Looked more red than anything, like I had red hair. Zeke Artistry. Let's see. My husband had, was it Zicht or Zeekt? Or Zycht? I'm not, there's different ways of pronouncing that. My husband have a channel doing lead guitar and backing track. You might want to check it out later when you are free. He just started YouTube. Yeah, that's what I do. It's exactly what I do. So, guys, please, if you're in the chat today, connect to my song link I pinned it at the top of the chat. Please just make a comment and check that out for like a minute or two, and let me know how you like it, or if it has any potential at all. Just let me know. This is month 12, the beginning of month 12, so it's not 12 complete months until June. I want to say June 4th or June 7th. So will be the end of 12 months. So that will be my 1 year of doing guitar with backing track on YouTube. Because I was starting to do that a little bit before June of last year. I was starting to like tune my guitar and pluck some strings, but I wasn't really trying to make music. I was just noodling with it just for a little, here and there, but no, I wasn't playing every day and I wasn't practicing anything. So it was like weird, just making sounds with the guitar. So I don't count that. One is OFW, car OFW. I have no idea who's everyone's second channel, unless it says like Buhai ni Winnie 2 or something like that. Then I will kind of know who that is. Buhai ni Winnie 2. But I don't. So I mean, there's one or two people who I know, but I don't know who they all are. And but I'm grateful for everyone. Just using my bananas to work. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Watch my video. Make sure there's a real connection. You guys know that. If you're a big channel, you should know that. I will connect you back to, yeah, see, Precious Life. Thanks to the Rights Way, I will connect back to you tomorrow if you don't mind. Yeah, that's the way it has to be, guys. It should not be right away, immediately right away, because that looks like we're trading one for one, and that YouTube is fighting against that. That is obvious. They don't want that. Precious Life, thank you for doing that for me. That's a big help to me. It helps me really connect with everybody in a different way. It's easy to sit up here and talk and give you my philosophy and and laugh a little bit. When I laughed, it was real, because if I'm not smiling on the inside, I will just talk like, and it will sound serious like this. And but if I do that, I'm really smiling. So because I think because I thought it was really funny, and that's really what we need to do. I realize that I'm realizing it more. I thought I knew a lot. I've always known that I don't know everything, because the more I learn, the more I realize that I didn't know everything, and I'm learning something, but I'm only learning the beginning of it, which means there's so much more to know about that. And then I learned. So I've always been interested in finding out about things, like our study of the distant light and the stars in outer space. And I question these guys because they're studying light and pictures of light, and they're finding out a lot. But it's not everything. But they're learning more. And so I watched that and I realized, you know what? They're smart, but they also don't know everything. They just don't. So if they're belittling your knowledge, that absolutely means that they don't know everything. Means that they only absolutely know nothing. When someone slanders you for stating what you think you know, or what your opinion is, and then they slander you, that means they lost that conversation. Thank you, Carl or Winnie. Did you say Winnie? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking so much. I forgot what you said, but yeah. And I don't want you guys to think that I forget everything. I'll I'll go like this later, like 5 minutes from now and go, oh yeah, of course that was her. So thank you so much. I do that a lot. I'm like, why did I forget that? And now I remember. It's like I shouldn't have forgotten that, but it's just momentarily. I'm getting old. What happens with when you're getting older? If you're trying to keep learning, what you do, you need to unlearn what you thought you already knew in order to learn more. You need to like get rid of things, and then you just forget it. Forget, forget about it. Forget about it. That's how the New Yorkers say it. Forget about it. You think you're cool? Forget about it. Forget about it. You see that in the some of the mafia movies. Forget about it. I've only been to New York like twice. I was working, so that work brought me to a lot of places, and it's there's some interesting people in New York City. The city that never sleeps, they say. That's what Frank Sinatra said. The great song about New York. He loved it. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Because New York either loves you or hates you. If they love you, you'll be famous because you're great. But as soon as you stop being great, they'll kick you out. There's no, they'll lose their love for you. Thank you, Precious Life, for coming in. Anyway, I got to move on, or else. Oh, I just went backwards. Why did I do that? That was subconscious. I wasn't even paying attention. I just went backwards. I'm not sure why I did that, unless I'm just dwelling on what she said. Watching your dance. Yes, Norms Pute Francos is a championship dancer. She is fantastic. I see a lot of you that do some dancing, and you're all good. You're all good dancers, but Norms Pute is like fabulous because she knows what dance is what dance. So you know she's gonna teach me the Macarena. What's the other song there? I forgot. I used to play it all the time as a DJ, but that I gotta change my train of thought. Bye, Mysterious Granny. Thanks for hanging out. What time did you? Oh, I'm falling behind. I just fell behind on the chats, but we still got a number of people here. Judy Fisher, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here because I fell behind it. And Chris Calais, hello, Chris. Hello, everyone from Chris Calais. Thank you so much. Thank you, Numbsbuilt. I did my self haircut. I said that a few minutes ago, so I think I am behind. Zeke Artist 3. Connect, guys. Let's go. Thank you guys for doing that. How are you doing, Jay? Chris, I'm fine. There's things going on behind the scenes in the home life that sometimes get me down in a downward spiral. But yesterday it didn't start off feeling so well emotionally, but it turned out to be a good day. So sometimes when you least expect it, good things happen. I ended up I sold my car and I live in way out in what you would call the province here we call it the country. It's sort of like rural. It's away from the city, and there's just roads and trees here. So in some houses, it's everything's spread out. So I thought, oh, I can't walk anywhere and I can't go anywhere. There's no transportation. So because I thought I was getting ready for travel, which now we're finding out isn't happening. So my good brother from about 50 miles away came by and gave me a ride to church, and then after church we went to see my mother. So that was good. It was actually it was just what the doctor ordered. The good doctor God. So let's see who's here now. Please check my karaoke. Sing there karaoke. Okay, I will check it. I will check it. I will make sure that I have notifications set on too. So let's catch up, guys. That's J Mike. The theme of J Mike is to talk about your chats, guys. So I appreciate it if you hang out for a few minutes when you do. I'm still here, Jay, just watching dishes, but in the background listening. Okay, thank you, Judy. That's great. So good. So good to see that. When he says hi, Judy. Judy's very helpful and supportive too. So if she will type in JAY, we'll get her link out there too. I think many of you are already connected with her as well as me. So, but if not, go ahead. Judy's very supportive. Chris Calais, I'm doing good. It was good to chat with you a couple of days ago. I think it was Saturday, so that was about 2 days ago. So, yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you guys just connecting. Zeke Artistry still hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yep, guys, connect with Norm Spirit. She will support you. Waiting for my new. I just made one yesterday. Today's Monday, so I made it. I think I made it Saturday. Yeah, so you know what, guys? I need to take a break. I'm going to show it on my break. So and I'm going to take a break in a second to grab another coffee. It's almost 12 o'clock. I don't want you guys. If you guys have time to hang out, don't go away. Um, Fluttering Leaves, if you're listening, type. I think I gave you a jacket. So that means you can type in JAY because Nightbot is waiting for you to have a jacket to do that. Right? That's just the way I programmed it. So you can type in JAY and Nightbot will do that. If you, I've got to see your. I'm on slow mode on my jacket. On my jacket side, so I got to make sure you have. I think you have a blue jacket, but you need a blue. Oh yeah, you do. So you need a blue jacket to type in JAY. So don't put your link in because that's causing problems with YouTube. So just there's actually a rule against it. Even though when we make you a mod, you can do that, but that's happening with. I was going to talk about the technology of that, but I don't know the exact technology. But I'm using StreamYard. You're in YouTube, so when you type in JAY, StreamYard will use Night. Well, actually, Nightbot's not StreamYard either, but it's. I don't know exactly how that's working together, but Nightbot is a mod. Nightbot has a blue jacket and will drop your link. So what it does is when it sees you type, it sees that you're looking for me. You're looking for Nightbot to go find your channel and get your link, and drop it. So somebody else is dropping your link. So that's how that works. Not exactly. I'm probably nowhere near close to knowing the technology of that, but that's what that is doing. I need to figure out some more commands for that to do a couple more things. I don't want Nightbot doing too much. When I go to the big channels, they've got Nightbot dropping something every 10 seconds, and it's kind of annoying to me, I think. Leonie, hello. Hi, Leonie. What's going on? Nice to see you guys. If you're still hanging out, connect with Leonie. She's a good one. If she came here, she's a good one. Savage Moses, I hope I'm not too late saying hello to you, sir. I always try to catch up to the chat. Sometimes I get so much, and then I start talking about one chat, and then there's 10 more, and I fall behind. But my object is to get through the chats and say hello to everybody and help each other connect and grow together. Let's grow together. Flex, flex, flex. Let's go. Let's go. I'm quoting some of the big live streamers the way they do it, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna stick to. Winnie's OFW. Let's see if you have a blue jacket, Winnie. Give me a second because I gotta wait for my YouTube side isn't slow, so because I'm using StreamYard for the chat window to see what to show your chats, but the jacket is given by YouTube. So why am I not? Oh, I am live. So what's going on? I can't see you. Oh, you do have a. Type in. What did you do wrong? You need to. I'm trying to see what you did wrong. You need to type in JAY. You did. What? Oh, maybe do it again. Type in JAY one more time, Winnie. Let's see what happens. Not sure what's going on. There is a timeout. If you're posting too quickly, it might not take it. But if you haven't posted in a minute or two, it should take your JAY. Okay. Hi Savage. Sean Uber says, "Hi Savage. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on with you, Sean? Feel like saying hello? I was either going to have someone come on and say hello. I did have someone in, but I didn't take a break. I don't. I just want to grab a cup of coffee, I guess, is what I'm going to do. I have some mukbang. Why don't I do that? Bye to Jacob. Hello. Good to. I saw you and then I skipped by you. So there you are. How's it going, Bida? Great name, Bida Jacob. That's a great name. That name speaks to me. I don't know why, but it just speaks to me, and it makes me want to say hello, I guess. So you're lucky. You have a great name. So at least that's the way I see it. For whatever reason, I'm not even sure why. Something inside me is saying, notice that name. Some names just pop, right? Like Savage Moses. That name pops. So you, sir, have a name that pops. There's a couple others. We Got You Monroe was one of them. Sean, if you're listening, right? I went on his live stream and he was in the car. He was doing a mobile live stream. It was very cool. And I told him, I said, we were in a live stream talking about how cool your name is, and that's why I'm here. So he's like, I don't remember you. Was it Panoya Hoyt? I said, yeah, that's the one. I said, and he goes, yeah, that's very cool. I remember you guys. So that's cool. So Savage Moses, you're not quite We Got You Monroe, but it's the next best thing. That's not a bad thing. If I'm having fun with it, that's a good thing. So we should be able to do that. Instead of everyone getting ticked off that, because we see it in the media, and they're continuing the problem that everyone hates how everyone addresses each other. That's life. We should embrace that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out anyway, guys. I'm grateful for everyone that hangs out. We're celebrating today. I hit 1,000, so and then I dropped down, and then I went back. I hit it again. So I'm waiting for YouTube to send me the message on my Gmail to say congratulations, you now qualify with 1K. I'm waiting for that because what they're doing is they're checking for the legit subscribers, and that's their prerogative. So. It is what it is, and they're doing it for the integrity of the advertisers. Precious Life said that she's well over 2,000, and she said she lost 400, and she noticed because she went below the 2K, and I said to her, look at the good thing about it. Those 400 people were not watching your videos, and it was not helping the advertisers, and that doesn't help YouTube, and it doesn't help you. So that's not, in a way, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, it hurts, but it's not a bad thing. Because everybody wants to say, I'm over 2K, I'm over 1K, I'm over 3K, I'm 5, I'm 10. There's a big YouTuber with 1 million subscribers who said, it's harder to get to 1K than it is to get from 101 to 10. That's why you see everybody, they're either 8K or 6K or 9K, or some of my friends are 15K or 10, 10, 11, 9, 8, 7. And then we're all at 900 or whatever, wherever we are. It wasn't long ago that on New Year's Day, I was at 25. I only had 25 on New Year's Day. And I thought, this is exciting. I just got a couple more subscribers. And then I got a few more, and I'm like, this is great. I want to try to grow my channel. I wasn't trying to grow my channel. And then I went to some live streams, and next thing I know, I got like 200 more. And then I lost like 10 or 20 or 25. And I thought, oh, that sucks. But, and then I talked to some live streamers, and they said, no, that's part of the process. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. So bye to Jacob, guys. She's a good one. Connect with her. She's got a lot of bananas, but they can only give you one, and and some of their friends can come back and connect with you too. So that's how it works. It's a long, slow process. And Savage Moses, you have a good channel, so you're gonna get. There's a lot of gamers on YouTube. I'm not. I used to play the old games, and I got addicted to one. I got addicted to Sonic on Sega Genesis, and Monday night ESPN Monday Night Football with Chris Berman, or Sunday night. Back then it was Sunday night. So with the Chris Berman game, yeah, he could go all the way. I was addicted to that. But that was Sega Genesis, and that game, you couldn't save a game. You had to play it and put it in pause, and then it would get too hot, and then it would reset. So that's what happened with that. And but that was a long time ago. I can't get. That takes a lot of nerve and energy to do that. So, and I don't have that. After a while, it's not interesting anymore. It's just nerve wracking, and then you don't want to do it. That's why the older guys stopped doing that, because it's too nerve wracking, and then you just lose interest after a while. I just have a suggestion for those who are connecting. Haha, could you please at least leave a comment related to the video? It would motivate us more to create good content. Yeah, that's the idea. But a lot of people are just learning. A lot of us who are connecting are still just learning how that process is. And it's happened to me. A lot of people are trying to help me, and a lot of them are new also, because we're trying to help each other. And a lot of them are new, and they're not really making a true connection. A connection isn't just follow a like and click subscribe. That's not a connection. Not really. So you got to stop and watch a video, and then the comment has to. YouTube, when you upload a video, YouTube, the algorithms know what that video is. They know what's in it. If I do a not very good guitar video, if I do a lousy guitar video with a jam track, if I do it off key, the algorithms will know that's no good. And the algorithms, because it's programmed to know music. So music has music theory, which is very real. Music theory is real. If someone tells you they don't need it, and they don't care about it, they're lying to you. Music theory is basically how notes go together. It's the scale: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's music theory. And if you don't know that, you're not a musician. So that's all. Now, I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I've been playing guitar for 12 months. This is month 12, so I have 11 months behind me, and this is month 12. So I'm learning more music theory. I don't know it all. It's too much to know. It takes a lifetime. You could learn music theory all your life. You don't need to know all of it. You need to start learning and keep learning. That's what that is. There's 12 modes, but there's so many variations of scales and modes and ways of playing, and that's what makes you an artist. So there's science and there's art. Music is an art, but there's a science inside it. Now, science begins with theory, but that's not absolute, which means you don't need to use it exactly, because in the basic music theory is how notes work together. So there's so many different ways to play notes. There's only 7 whole notes, but there's so many different ways to play them. There's infinite number of ways to play notes. So there's 7 whole notes, and then there's 5 half notes, which means there's 12. So there are 12 modes. So that a mode is a key. So you're gonna be in key, or else it's not gonna sound good. So what that means is, if I'm playing a jam track, they have a rhythm guitar, a bass player, drummer, keyboard. They're just playing their harmony, the rhythm. But a key could have 3 chords, it could have 4 chords. Basically 3, and then they could add in a chord here for a break, or however they do it, but it's in key. So the soloist, the lead guitar player, has to at least stay in key. Now, a chord can be in more than one key, but you got to be careful. So these guys say, I play by ear. Well, that's partially true. There's a lot of partial truth on earth. But So it is an art, but there's a science to it. Yeah, yeah. So what's going on? Chris Kiley, thank you for hanging out. Thanks you for sticking around. And Sean, you too. Bida, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Um, ev- Zeke, everyone makes that mistake. Sometimes we just press for time or whatever it is. It's we're doing a lot of if anyone has a big channel over 1,000, or even if they're building and trying to grow to 1,000, you're doing a lot of work, even if it's not working on your current video or whatever you're doing. There's the work of connecting too. That's very important. I used to hate the word networking until finally I realized, you know what, networking got me this job, and then I was forever grateful. I knew I could do it, but I didn't feel like schmoozing with networking. And finally I realized that was everything. It seemed like a little thing, but it was everything. So now with YouTube, we're all networking, but we need to network with the right people too. Not everyone, Savage, is a gamer, but I I was looking at the games, back in the '90s, back in the day, Sega Genesis, Sega 2, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Um, so it was kind of interesting, intriguing, I guess. So I knew it was there, and but sometimes I played, and then sometimes I was playing a lot, and then I just stopped. My machine stopped working the right way, and then I figured out how to fix something, and then I got another one, and then I started buying used ones, and then it just went away. I got busy with something else, and then it just went away. So did I go backwards? There's so many free lessons online and YouTube, but you need patience to learn, and of course consistency, which I don't have. That's why I don't do art. I had to find the right guitar teacher online, and now everyone's talking about the aha moment. Younger guys always want to. They always say, you know what, I want to be a guitar player, but I'm busy at work, so someday I'll get a guitar and I'll learn. That's what I did too. And I had a guitar for a few months, and I was just tinkering with it and noodling, and I wasn't really playing. And then finally, I realized, I found the right instructor. He's a blues player for 30 years, and I thought, I don't understand blues, but they're telling me it's simple. Well, it's on paper it's simple, but it's not as easy as it looks on paper. So I know how to read tab. I did learn that before I started playing the guitar. I learned how to read tablature. When I was a kid, I could read the music score without tab, for trumpet, but only for the songs I was playing. I don't really remember how to do that, but I do remember a whole note, half note, quarter note, things like that. And timing. Timing is important in music. I did remember that. So I did have a little bit of a background from when I was a kid. And you can't do everything at once. You have to figure out where to start. So I went back to basics. I had a bunch of guitar books. I didn't know what to do with it. And I thought, okay, I need to go really back to basics. And then I thought, I'm not far back enough. I need to relearn what the one string is, what the two string is, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I needed to learn that it was the one string is the high E, and then the two string is the B, the G, the D, the A, and the E. The low E, the fat string is the low E. Um, all that stuff, and then how to tune it. So I did learn how to tune a guitar at a young age, but I was doing it by ear. Now they have these devices they have the chronometer or the chronometer or something like that. And then they have you have the apps on the cell phone now, and you can tune your guitar. And as long as you know what frequency to tune it to, that gets easy. But I was using the wrong frequency, and I was breaking my one string all the time because it was too tight, and I didn't realize it. So you need to learn those things too, or else it's going to be very hard to play because you're going to get frustrated. So I went through all that, and it's starting to get easier now, but I still don't know everything. I can't play all the country road songs and all the Diana Ross songs. It's just not going to happen. You can't do everything. Even Simon Cowell said that on American Idol. You can't sing everything. You can't sing your favorite song. You have to sing a song that works for you. And so I thought, okay, well, let me try to do something here. And then it started to work. So I thought, hey, I got something going here. So, and then I realized, well, I'm better in G mode than I am in A and C. So, but then I had to learn how to make it sound different in G. I can't just have the same solo all the time. It doesn't work that way. It's boring, right, Kevin? Thanks for hanging out, Kevin. A very good friend of mine. Chris Gale, thank you guys. Connect with Chris. She's a good one. She has a good channel. And I just jumped by. I'm falling behind. When I fall behind, I skip it, but it's accidental. That's when I say oops. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and even for me, I've done some Tagalog videos, but I'm not the teacher of Tagalog. I'm the student. So I'm doing it from a student's angle, but I'm trying to do it exact. I'm trying to do the phrases where it's Tagalog and English, and then doing the text on the videos. There's like 35 slides, and doing the text, that's the slowest part of the process. But I also have to know the phrases. I have to be able to pronounce the phrases, and the Filipinos are telling me that I'm doing it pretty well. That the pronunciation, I'm doing it very well. So, and then the English, and some of the Filipinos who are, their English isn't great. They know some English, but it isn't great. And they're telling me that it's helping them. Oh, they're not studying it, but when they look at my videos, they're saying, hey, that's a little bit helpful for my English too. So I'm aware of that because of where I got the phrases. She was saying that she was trying to do it for Filipinos learning some English, but she also wanted to do it for expats at the same time. And she said that, and because most of the people that are looking at her channel speak Filipino. There's a few channels that I love. There's a couple of them that I really like the most. And she said that I need to do that because most of my subscribers are in the Philippines. So, and then that she found out that they were asking her to do that. So it's not just for people who speak English. It's for both languages, and they're not talking to you too much in English. It's just the phrases, and then some of the channels have the grammar, and people find grammar boring and they don't like it. But you're never going to get far if you're learning a language and you don't understand the grammar. You're not going to get very far. So I realized that my English grammar was like almost perfection throughout 12 years of school. Where I was taking college English courses freshman year in high school. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that I know that's important. It's a lot of work, as Savage Moses just said. And it is. YouTube is a full-time job. I thought I had long hours at the hotel because I had a long commute too. But YouTube's the same thing. We're engaged. I almost got into selling insurance until I realized, you know what, I have to be engaged 7 days a week, 16 hours a day, or else it's not going to succeed. And that's what YouTube is. YouTube is not quite 24/7. There's no morning, noon, and night on YouTube. It's all day, right? YouTube is all day. Some of our friends are in their morning, some of them are in their evening, some of them are having lunch. It's incredible. Some are sleeping, some are having coffee. It's incredible. I have to beg to get off a live stream at night when I'm tired. I was like, okay, I can't think. I'm not my talkative self, so I gotta go. Oh, stay for a while. We want you on. Sorry. Same thoughts here. Zeke Artistry says, I hate networking, but if we use it wisely, well, it works. Well, it depends on how your mindset is. Yeah, I mean, it's subjective to what you do and who you are, but networking in some form is important. Like I said, I thought, you know what, the one thing that I'm not is a networker because I tried schmoozing. I went cross country. I flew to a city that is not my home to be at a convention, and I realized I had to schmooze out, with a glass of either champagne or beer, and I thought, this ain't me because I can't network and like do my live. There was a guy doing a live stream last night. He's drinking beer and and eating and burping and stuff like that, and he was on for hours. And I thought, I can't do that because that's not relaxing to me. That's no, I don't begrudge the guy. That's that's him. But I would rather not be on a live stream drinking, and I'm not saying he was drunk, but he wasn't really talkative like me. I would rather have coffee or whatever. And I've had some coffee. I've had some espresso. And guys, there's so much to talk about when you're not drinking. And I'm not talking. I get quiet, and I would rather drink and listen. That's why when you go out at night, you're listening to music or whatever's going on, or some bars have the sports going on. So you don't really, and then that's going to give you something to talk about. Oh yeah, our team's great. Oh, our team sucks tonight. So that gives you something to talk about, or oh, I love this song. That gives you something to talk about. But it's not really. You're not discussing business. Well, some guys do that, but not after you've been drinking a while. Like when you go out on a business meeting, they'll talk business and they'll order a drink. And then after maybe one or two drinks, they're not talking business anymore. They're making friends. I know guys that were running. My boss turned out to, my immediate boss he's my general manager. He ended up being the CEO of a corporation that was managing 1,600 hotels. They'll meet with people, have some wine, right, while they're talking business. And then an hour later, they're just making friends. That's mostly what business is. So that was incredible. It's like now they're telling jokes and making fun of each other's dirty underwear. I mean, that's how you get to know people. Like, okay, he's gonna go to work for me. I want to know what he's like when he's drunk. Because people, sooner or later, someone's going to get drunk. And then hopefully it's not on the job causing trouble, but hopefully it's at home, and they're not punching their wife. But that's how you find out about people. It's like, how does this guy get home after drinking? That's what I want to know. How does he treat his fellow company, the people that are in his company? How does he treat his fellow mates, his teammates? I guess that's what they call them now. How does he treat everybody? It's like, okay, because some people wake up hungover and they go to work, and that's from being drunk. And how does he treat people when he's hungover? Well, I went to work for 10 years never with a hangover. It was 15 years or 14 years with no hangover, and that was great. But I didn't like to really drink that much. A little bit, but only when no one was around or just one person or whatever. More intimate. Where I'm going to sleep is where I would have a drink. If I'm going to sleep here, I will have a drink. But if I have to drive home, I'm not gonna drink. I didn't want to do that because I knew that that's the demise of everybody when they do that. Yeah, personality. You got to fit where you are, Savage. That's why they call it a job fit. I interviewed so many jobs where I was in the final two for those tower for a while, and for a couple of years I was interviewing at the in Boston. The downtown Boston was full of towers, the 20 and 30-story buildings, and they all needed a controller. And I would go back and forth, like second interview, third interview, and they're like, "They really like you. We really like you. We'll let you know." And then the recruiter would call me and say, "You're in the final two." And I would say, they showed me the benefits booklet. They showed me the lunchroom. They said, well, some people put their sandwiches here. They told me how to take lunch. It's like, I think I'm in. And then I wouldn't get the job. And I'm like, what happened? Oh, they liked the girl that was already there. It's like, oh, all right. They wanted to see how she measured up to the good competition. And it's not a bad thing. They knew what they were getting, so they didn't know me. And one guy hired me, and a while later, like a week later, I said, how am I doing? And he goes, all right. First thing I said was, do you need my reference? And he goes, no, I already know you. I know you through the grapevine. That's why you're here. Those are the best references. They already know me. They know me through the people that I've already worked for. That's the best networking of all. And I ended up getting a job through that, an important person in that network, not through the whole network, but somebody that was connected to that network put me in an airport hotel, and I became the controller. You can't, if you graduate from a university, if you graduate from Harvard, right, with an accounting, I don't know if Harvard has an accounting degree program, but a school like that with an accounting degree, and you go to the front desk and say, I want to fill out a job application. I just got my accounting degree. I want to apply for the controller's position. They'll offer you a job at the front desk and they'll say, show us what you got. It's going to take a 6 months to a year at least before you can become the accounting clerk. That's what they'll do. But it might not be a good fit. They may or may not even do that. They may just say, yeah, hey, thanks for applying. We're looking for this and that. We're not really looking for a controller. Our controller would require a 4-year degree in accounting and 3 years minimum experience in accounting at a hotel. So you would need that at the front desk. You would get that at the front desk if you were willing to do it, but you would have to be willing to do that. So yeah, it's got to be a fit. You are correct, Mr. Moses. You are correct. It's got to be a fit. And it's boring. Accounting is boring, but it's the lifeblood of any company. Somebody said to me, you're a genius. I said, why? He said, because you're the controller. I said, you know everything. I said, well, I know that I don't know everything. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, that they only absolutely know that they know nothing. That's the only absolute, is that you know nothing. It doesn't mean you don't know anything. It means that you only absolutely know that you know nothing. So if you're getting in an argument and you sense that the other person thinks they're winning, or that maybe there's an observer who thinks so, just say that, or just say cleverness is not wisdom, but don't slander them, because then you lose. Even though you feel better, or that might end the conversation, but that will prove that you lost the argument if you resort to slander. Kevin's still back here, so I hope I'm making sense, guys. Mickey laughs. Did I miss you? Did I click on you and not say anything? Thank you so much, Mickey. You were in the live stream in the chat, I think, not on the panel. The other day, Saturday seems like a week ago to me. That's how busy I've been. So that's how busy we all are on YouTube. 2 days is like a week, and then 4 weeks is like a day. The last 4.5 months, it's not been quite a half month, but the last 4 months and 10 days has seemed like 2 years to me. And when I had 25 subscribers, and now on New Year's Day, I had 25 subscribers. And I thought, I got 2 new subscribers. This is exciting. I don't know who they are. That was exciting. Well, I had 17, and then I had 23, I think, around Christmas. And that's when I started getting excited. And then I got a couple more, and I thought, this is exciting. Oh, I got up to 50, but I lost 25. And that's what happened. So on New Year's Day, I had 25. So I had more, but I was starting to lose them already. Even at that low number, I thought, wow, this is kind of weird. But then when I got more, it was exciting. So then I thought, you know what? I'm going to start doing this the right way. And I had a good guitar video up there. Some of them were not, my early ones were not good, and they were getting 1,000 viewers because it had a nice title and the long hair, and everyone wanted to see that. So they weren't good. But they also were my beginning days on guitar. I wasn't very good. I didn't know what to do. But I was trying to learn. I was practicing, and I was trying to learn. Here's my progress. That's what I've been doing, showing my progress. And now this video I have pinned up on the chat stream. Guys, please make a comment there and tell me what you think of someone that's only been playing 11 months. Or you could say, well, that's plenty of time. You should be singing John Denver songs by now. But I don't really sing that many songs. I have been known to sing karaoke, but not that much. So, Zeke, yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, you're watching Mickey Laughs videos. That's fine, guys, because we need to help each other. So that's all I'm talking about. We are all friends. We need friends on YouTube because it comes and goes. And I get a message. Hold on, guys. Getting messages. No. Just gonna take a message here. Okay. All right. Let's just okay. So let's see. Is that it? Almost done, guys. I know a lot of the live streamers, they're on their side phone, their extra phone, or whatever it is, their mobile device, and they're continuing the show. And I'm not that experienced on the live stream, so I'll just let you know that I'm looking at a message. So it's hard for me to chat and think of something else at the same time. That's why a lot of times I'll just go on, and then I'll forget what actually the exact thing we were talking about, and I'll just go on to something else. That's me, because you're not live, like your voice isn't live here on the panel, like keeping me on the topic. Hello, says Judy Fisher to Filipino Dessert Gardener. Hello. I can't remember if I said hi to you yet, so hello again. Hello, dear Marilu. Yeah, hello. Thanks for coming in, Marilu. Where did I skip you? Or maybe I didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything, but anyway, I don't want to go too far back. I'll lose my place. I already did. I just did. So that's the oops I'm talking about. So it makes me laugh. So that's part of J Mike's channel. Losing my place in the chats, and then saying oops, and then having a big. This is a genuine smile. I'm not pretending to smile. If I don't pretend to smile, this is what I'm going to look like. Like when I did the video, I do smile, but I recorded. That was take two. I did take one. It was the first time I did that backing track, and I thought, let me see what I can do with this. And I said, hey, this sounds pretty good. That was take one. That was about 6 or 7 minutes long. And I thought, I'm going to put the camera on, and I'm just going to do take two, and I'm just going to go through. So what I did was I cut off the first part because it wasn't doing anything. And then I thought, okay, I'll start here because that's right. It's picked up. So that's where I wanted to start. And then I played, and I said, okay, well, you know what? I think it was 4 minutes. I said, that's enough. I'll cut it off on a good note. But the video, the original that I didn't post, had a little bit more, maybe another minute and a half or something. So it was too long, and I just thought I need to stop somewhere. So and then because it just gets boring, it's just the same thing over and over. So I just thought, yeah, this is a good spot to stop it. And then I did the outro, and that kind of looked good to me. I thought that worked fine. So that's how I do it, and there's no editing in between, because it doesn't sound right when you do that. You have to play straight through. So I found about 4 minutes. I think it was about 4 minutes, where a 4 minute clip where it starts off okay, and then it ends on a good note, and then that's that. So it's better than playing live. It's when you see a live concert, if they're not using like recorded sound reinforcement, you'll hear the mistakes, or there'll be a mistake somewhere, or maybe you won't notice it. Jimi Hendrix used to say, people copy me so much they copy my mistakes. And he smiles at you. So I mean, he's not perfect. Nobody is. Jimmy Page wasn't perfect either. But on the albums are pretty perfect, because they wouldn't have recorded it. Because they'll say, okay, let's take it from the top and do it over, guys. Okay, that's a good one. Well, I think we're going to use that, and then they re-edit it, and then it works. But they don't re-edit the cut. The track is what it is from beginning to end. But what they do is they edit the levels of each instrument, and there's so many. Nowadays it's like 32 tracks or something, but in the old days it was 24. In the beginning it was like 16 or 8. Way back in the day when it was like one channel sound and they didn't have stereo. But so they're editing the levels and stuff like that. And sometimes I knew a band that they mixed in a saxophone player for a certain solo, and then they took it out of the final edit. So, but he played his track while they were using it as a jam track, and then he played the sax. So they mixed that in, and then they decided that's not bad, but we don't want a sax at all. So they took the sax out, and that's what the remix or the editing is. So the original track is still there. They don't cut into that and then splice it. They don't do that. So, but what I do is I'll record 10 minutes or 9 minutes or 8 7 8 minutes, whatever, and then I'll say, okay, here's where I want to start. So I'll move in 30 seconds. I'll start here, and then I go near the end. That's long enough, so I'm gonna find a spot to cut it off, and so it's over. And that's what I did. So everything that you saw, there's no editing in between. There's no sound mix or okay, you need to add bass here. That's all preset. So it is what it is. there's no we're not putting in like, I can't mix in my vocal track. I don't have that kind of a mixer. I have some tone controls. You guys could see that in the video. There's that Vox Tone Lab. That's the Vox Tone Lab. That's a pretty good one. It's all preset. So once I get going, there's no changing that. I can attenuate on the guitar has knobs for tone, but I don't touch that while I'm playing. Some guys do that a little bit. They're not moving it very far. It's just like a speck. But I may have done that once, but I don't think I did that in this video. So it just is what it is. It sounded good, and I just said, let me see what this will sound like, and that's what I did. So I did it by ear, guys. I played by ear. I played that by ear, and a lot of guys will tell you can't do it exactly the same way twice because it's in the same mode. It's always the same jam track in the same mode. I mean, the drummer and the bass player will play it pretty much the same every time, and then everybody else will fill in to follow, and then the lead guitarist will tell you that it can't be exact, but I can get that riff in there somehow, somewhere. That riff will find its way in there. That the overpowering riff that you hear, that's going to get in there. So that's what they do. Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. I can see it's been a pretty consistent number of people. I'm not getting the live streams to raid anymore, unless for whatever reason. Maybe I'm not giving them big enough super chats. I shouldn't. That's rude. I shouldn't say that, but I'm sure a lot of you see the big super chatters that they're getting advertisement. And if I give a $3 super chat and then Superman comes in and gives a $10, $20, $50 super chat, it's all over for me. $2 or $3 sometimes is nothing compared to 20, 50, 100, 25, whatever it is. Sometimes some of those guys are coming like 5 seconds after me and bang it with a $50 super chat, and then I'm gone. So that's what happened. And I'm sure some of that may have happened to you guys. So Zeke, let's see. Mickey laughs. You have a great voice watching your gospel short songs. Yeah, she does. I like the way she sounds. She's a good one, guys. Mickey laughs. I think that's the name of her channel. Yeah, so got a lot of good channels here. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate all of you. Some of you are one of you is my best friend. Some of you are my great friend, and some of you are my good friend. It's just a frequency, I'm not a gamer anymore, but I appreciate the Savage Moses gaming channel. It's a good one. He makes you feel welcome. I'm saying the same thing Panoya Hoy said, and I remember him saying, I don't remember the exact words he used, but I know he likes to say it's a good one or that's a good one. But he's right. That's the reason I'm saying it, is because I just remembered. I didn't think anything of it until I just remembered that. It just popped into my head. He does like to do that or say that, and it's true. It's like, even though I'm not playing these modern, my son-in-law does. He plays, I don't know which one it is, Mortal Kombat or one of them, where he's in empty, old, abandoned, empty castles, and he's got the M99 rifle or whatever, the M50 or whatever it is, the AK-99, and he's shooting and finally he gets killed. And so I'll sit down and watch him for 45 minutes and say, okay, this is like Groundhog Day. The same thing over and over is happening. So that's it for me. I'm out. But it's cool. It's nothing bad about that. I know you guys are into it because it happened to me. It can be interesting. There's so many different video games. Kevin's still hanging out. Thanks, little bro. Kevin is in Calabar, and I went there once looking at some of the new buildings that they were putting up, the new houses, and I was just with a friend taking a look. She was thinking of buying one of the units, and but they were very basic and bare. You had to finish them all. So they weren't finished. They were just the slabs, and it was kind of interesting. Nice area, Calabar. You know, not a bad area. I just didn't want to live that in such a small unit in with all the other. The area was beautiful, but it needed. They're all empty and they needed to be finished. So for the people that wanted to finish them and do a little building work and things like that, it was great and affordable. So let's see. We've been going. Mickey laughs. You back? Are you back? Or you been hanging out? Because I know not everybody types as in the chat all along. I do the same things. I'll chat. I'll type it first, and then I'll just listen for a while, and then while I'm doing some paperwork or something, and then if I hear something I want to talk about, I will say I'm still here. I did that once. Someone said something, and I went, I'm still here. So that was funny. It wasn't a bad thing. It was funny. So yeah, you got to be careful. I'm not here to. Obviously, nobody agrees with everything they hear, but I'm not here to be disagreeable. I've always said in most of my live streams and in other people's, when I'm on the panel, I will say, because it's well known that YouTube has blocked the channel of some people who have disagreed with the pandemic. But what they're really doing is saying, no, I have a different viewpoint of it. I'm not disagreeing with facts and evidence. The CDC is giving me what I'm using to argue. They're giving me statistics, and so is the WHO and the CDC are giving us relatively the same statistics, generally speaking. And I'm using those to say, yes, okay, so that's the fact and evidence. Let's give it a different spin. And then I will ask questions. My spin is questions, hard questions. So, like in the Philippines, they keep going back and forth, and it's frustrating everybody. It's frustrating millions of people about their rules, the rules changes, and basically they're going around in circles. So, and they're still strict on quarantines. And I said, well, if the quarantines work, why am I not there yet? Why won't they let me come there? And then I agree to quarantine. Now let me come in. No, you're not allowed. We don't care if you're vaccinated. No, I didn't say I was vaccinated. I said, I'm willing to do the quarantine that you say works. You say it works. I'm willing to go and let it work. Now let me come, and I will be agreeable to whatever rules you put in place. And no, you're not coming. So something doesn't add up, and and this is the truth. It doesn't. I'm a numbers guy. It doesn't add up. So you can have all the facts you want. It doesn't make the whole story. One fact or two facts doesn't make a whole story. And so we need to ask different questions. The whole invention of the media was to ask questions about who's governing us and why, and what, who, what, when, where, and why. So that stopped happening somewhere in the last several years, where now they're just, it's not a good thing to disagree with the people asking questions and to agree with people who should be answering questions. That's not a good thing. So, and that's my story. That's my way of looking at things. So, and I think that is, I'm not trying to be disagreeable at all. I'm trying to say, well, if masks work, why am I not allowed to travel? If quarantines work, why am I not allowed to travel? Now, in the Philippines and a lot of other places, everyone thinks that everyone needs to be vaccinated. Well, if vaccines work, why can't we get vaccinated and travel? If you're saying that, Duterte said, well, I don't care if you're vaccinated because they're not ready for travel. But he didn't say that. They said, well, our goal, because we know what their goal is, because that's the only thing they're saying is, well, we're going to have this many vaccinated by the end of May. We're going to have this many vaccinated by the end of July. So that pretty much tells us that's what they want to do, because it's all they're saying. So if vaccines work, Why are you not allowing us to come? Are you hiding something? I don't get it. So now they're saying, well, the hotels are overwhelmed because of the long quarantines. Well, they're not full. They may be busier than they would be because no one's traveling. Not everyone's going to want to travel right away. So, but some of us want to travel right away. I want to travel right away. I know a lot of people are saying, no, don't travel right away. Well, that's you. But J Mike wants to travel right away. So I'm willing to do whatever they say is okay. If they want me to vaccinate, I will vaccinate. If they want me to, they don't want a vaccination, but they want me to go there and quarantine, but all the Filipinos will be vaccinated, then if that works, why can't I go? I mean, I'll do the whole spiel, but you're saying it works, but you're saying it doesn't work. Which one is it? So, and the media is not really being upfront about that. They're they seem to, without really saying, yeah, we want everyone to get a vaccination because of who's invested in it. That's the other thing. I don't even want to make that part of the story, but that's somebody's story that's also in disagreement with the mainstream media. But that's not even my main argument. It's possible. I mean, it's that exists, but it's not the problem. The problem is that we're saying that we're waiting for everyone to get vaccinated, and then we're saying, well, if you're vaccinated, you're still not coming. We're still not letting you in, or that we our rule is strict quarantine when you get here, but you can't come. Okay, so there's a strict quarantine when I get there, but you're not letting me come. So what's the problem? So something's not being on. Something is not logical in all of this, and it's upsetting. It's just it's concerning. I should say the word is concerning because we're not getting the full truth. Now, Kevin Adamas doesn't look like you lost 400. I don't know how it worked for you, Kevin, but they're saying congratulations to me. This is not my congratulations live stream because I've not gotten or I've not looked at my email yet from YouTube. I'm sure they're going to take another 48 hours to tell me, but it's 1.01K, Kevin. Let's see. And that was quick too. I didn't expect it today because I don't usually get additions when I'm live streaming. It usually happens when I do a video or when I visit a live stream. 1.01. Ooh, that's a good one. That means 1,000 and between 1,010 and 1,019. That's what that means. So, let's see. 5 people hanging out. Hey guys, you are my best friends. There's a movie I love. It's like with Danny DeVito. I'm not your best friend. Someone was ticked off at him and they didn't like him, and he's talking to a group of people and he goes, "I'm not your best friend. I'm your only friend." And he's like, "You guys don't know who your friends are." That was about structured settlement, not a structured settlement, they were calling it a hostile takeover. He goes, "I'm not doing anything hostile. I have 51% of the stock." He says, I want to help this company. I want to help you guys make money. You don't like it, but you're acting like you don't like me, but I'm not your best friend. I'm your only friend. You guys will lose everything if we don't do what I have in mind. I want to help you guys. So help me help you. That's what it's all about. So what's today's theme is without love, nothing else matters. Well, in a way, he was doing it for love. It turned out that he said, "I love you guys." Helping each other is love. When you do something, you work hard at something. That's what you love, when you're doing it to move forward, but you're always doing it and you're always working at it, that you love that work. That's what, because we're choosing to do this. There's no one saying, yeah, you gotta do 12 hours on YouTube every day, or 13 hours, or whatever it is, however many hours it is. Some of us are doing 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I did that a few times, but I need to take at least part of the, like the evening or whatever it is off, or the mid afternoon I'll take off, or whatever it is, and then come back. But I'm doing other things too that involving what I do on YouTube. Like if I'm doing guitar practice, I can't live stream. I can't visit a live stream and practice guitar at the same time. So, and the other thing is Tagalog. I'm a student of the language, but that a lot of what I'm doing is cutting into that time. I need people multitask, but you can't multitask when you're learning a language, and you can't multitask on music either. You have to. That's got to be strict. So that's part of what's keeping me off being on the live streams. I don't think we will ever really know the truth about C19. I have spent some time on the general theme of my live streams isn't to talk about the pandemic, but I have made some comments. But my comments come in the form of general questions, like serious questions about the media's tone, the fact that the media is not asking the right questions. They're pretending that there's no questions to ask, and that's disingenuous of the media. That's the anti-media. Actually, that's the exact opposite of the meaning of the media. The whole idea of media is to ask questions and watch. So when you're pretending nothing's happening and you're not asking questions, that's disingenuous. So I hear a lot of people in the last few years say, look at the facts and look at the science. Well, you either have an art degree or you just like to talk. Because a lawyer is an art emeritus degree. A law degree is an art emeritus degree. A lawyer worth his degree is not going to tell you you're stupid because you said something. He's going to try to figure out what you mean. A lot of people think, oh, you said that? Oh, you think this? And they're jumping to conclusions. And the media does that too. They do it in spades. And that's disingenuous, and it upsets me. And people say, why? What's wrong with you? Are you a hateful racist? No. I don't want to get into racial talks, but I've had some close friends who were not white. Some very close friends who were not white. And they told me some things that I needed to know. And I already suspected it, but it's good to hear it from you. Not everybody is looking out for my life. Some of them are white and some of them are black. But some of my best friends are white and some of my greatest friends have been black or Latino or Filipino. So we need to be mindful of that. The talk in the media should not be about color. It should be about what's real and good and what isn't, and what we need to bring out into the open. And everyone thinks they know about pandemiology or epidemiology and science and all this. It's like you're not getting a science degree watching CNN. You're just not. It doesn't work that way. So if you think you know a little more because you're addicted to the network giving you news opinion, they're not giving. It's a fact, positive. There's millions of positive cases. We have to shut the world down. I think we're generally reasonably safe. There's always been a danger of dying from a virus, but it's not a great danger. It was never the right thing to do to separate the healthy from the healthy. So we will know some truths. You're not always going to know the truth about what someone didn't reveal. The Bible says that God's going to tell you the truth to your face when you die. There's no time after death. that God created time for the living. So, and God envelops all time from the beginning to the end. So that's hard for people to understand. Einstein touched on it a little bit, and now they're saying that they also think that the speed of light may or may not be consistent, which is what, and the reason I say the speed of light is because now astrophysicists are saying that almost everything we're learning now about reality is from the study of light and the stars, and we're studying how old they are by how fast they're moving, and how long it might have taken for them to get this far apart. But now we have people suggesting that the speed of light is not constant with the speed of propulsion from a stars exploding and from light bending, that can change the time and the speed of light, and that we only know the speed of light from reflection in the mirrors. Using mirrors, the reflection of light may not be the same consistent speed as the propulsion of light. So that may or may not be true. So we don't absolutely know that to be a fact, the speed of light. So, which is teaching us everything from what we think we know. So, because we only absolutely know that we know nothing. It all goes back to that. We really don't know everything. So when someone calls you an idiot for suggesting, that your Sunday croquet team is stupid, you should say, you know what, cleverness is not wisdom, buddy. There's something to be said for playing one day with somebody. So, got a message. Hold on. Ooh, getting a lot of messages. Give me a couple of seconds. Okay. I'll check that later. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to need to look at that in a couple more minutes. So yeah, guys, the smarter I'm learning how to explain all this stuff, but what I'm generally saying is nobody knows everything. The more I learn, the more, the thing is, the people who think they know everything, and this is funny because I was talking to Normspute about this. I don't, hold on. I got another message. Hold on one second. Hold that thought. Okay. So, a lot of the people that we might think are buttheads, and that, why are they telling us that we're stupid? Because they know everything that's in that box, and they think, well, we'll take that out, and they know, okay, I don't know that. I don't know everything that's in that box because that's over there. That's over. I just put it over there, right? So I don't know that, but I know almost everything. They don't realize I'm going to show you how big that box is. I just threw that little box in the big box. Most people don't realize that that big box is what you need to know. That little box just disappeared inside the big box. And a lot of people don't even realize that there's so much more to know. The more we know, the more we realize that we didn't know as much as we thought we knew. Even when supercomputers confirmed the speed of light using mirrors, and then now it's suggested that we can't prove that the reflection of light is the same speed of light. We only know that the combined reflection and propulsion of light comes up to what we calculate. That would be true. But what's true is that we don't know. The fact that we don't know is true based on that statement, that scientific statement. So almost all of science is theory. We know that gravity exists. That's not a theory. So we know that gravity exists. Stay home, brave young lion. Brave young lion's here. Thanks for coming back. Now, I was talking a lot, so I don't know how far back I am. I'm not too far back, but thanks for coming in. I saw you, but I didn't say anything. Thanks for hanging out, J. Mike. We've been going for over 2.5 hours. I'd like to go a little longer, but I have some family obligations I have to deal with right now, guys. Vida, thank you're still here. Thank you for hanging out. Um, I was hoping to have somebody else come up, but I gotta cut it short in another minute or maybe a couple more minutes. But I was hoping to go, but thank you everyone for helping me with my channel and getting to the 1K. That's bringing out a genuine smile. It's hard. I was saying that how it's hard to fake smile. I know we do it, but like if I'm taking a photo, I will always try to smile. When I know I'm getting my photo taken, I'll try to smile. And people say, you have a great smile. Sometimes it's better than other times, but I know if I wasn't making a genuine smile when I look back at the picture, I was like, it's just okay, but it's not great. If it's a great one, then I know it was real. So, and that can only happen when you realize that something good is happening among people that you're with, and that's how you do it. People say to me, "You're not happy." Well, because things concern me, and I'm not a kid anymore. So, yeah, I mean that's true, but my biggest hope and dream is to feel joy and be happy. That's the meaning of life and love. So, as the theme of the chat says, without love, nothing else matters, right? Everyone, let's talk to each other, connect, and realize that we're all the same. We're all in the same world. It's never going to get better. Only we can make ourselves better and be better to each other, right? So without love, nothing else matters. I don't want to cut it short. Hopefully soon we can make these go a little bit longer and more interesting. But I did make a promise, and I have a little bit of a family obligation, and I want to take care of that in the next couple of minutes. I didn't heat up my chicken sticks, so or the chicken tenders actually is what they are. I was going to do. You know what? Why don't I do that? I'll do that, and then I'll call it a day. How's that sound? So yeah, it's going to take. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I don't need the headphones. I don't know why I did that. Oh, because we're going to hear some sound. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to, and this is going to go on real quick. So I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. And it's going to be a video file. So it's the video file that I uploaded, but it's my computer file that I used for the video. What day was that? I'm seeing files that I didn't know were here. Okay, this is the YouTube edit, and we're going to see it, and hopefully you guys can hear that. So let me see if that can be heard. It's loading now. It's going to be a minute, a few seconds. And I'll be right back after this song. That's my warm-up yesterday or Saturday. That was my warm-up right there. Sometimes I juggle, sometimes I make coffee. I'll be right back, guys. So that's, let me get rid of that. What's going on here? Okay, so that's my latest video. Hope you guys all made a comment on that. I would be grateful for your help on that. Just a comment related to what you think about it. So I got my chicken tenders. It's just two of them. That's all. That's all I'm gonna have. It's my breakfast and lunch, and I got some. What is that? All American sandwich spread. I was gonna put honey mustard, but I thought no, I'm just gonna put this. This is like slightly spicy. It's just made for sandwiches, but I'm just gonna put a little on there. So you can eat these chicken tenders, but without anything on them. They're already spiced up, but you know, I know everybody likes to have some kind of dipping sauce. This is half sweet and half tangy. This stuff is, I guess, it's not too sharp or hot or anything like that. Judy, I'll see you later, and thanks for hanging out in Martina's journey. And I know I put your message up there a second ago, but thank you for coming in too. Hello, and thank you for that. I think that was choppy. I don't know why StreamYard doesn't. It lets us put on an audio file, but it doesn't let in a video with video, but it doesn't seem to be playing it straight through perfectly. I'm not sure why, but and I'm not even sure if that's the StreamYard's problem. But I was having audio difficulty on YouTube, so I decided not to do that. But I think I'm going to test that too, to see if that works better. But I gotta eat I haven't eaten today, so I gotta have a bite. And I don't eat pretty. It's never pretty when I eat, especially if it's too hot. And I don't have soda. All I have is bottled water. So I think we're gonna call this an end to the broadcast. In we're gonna do 3 hours today, so it's about 2:50 now. So because I keep saying I did promise to take care of something today. Then the dogs are alone and they need to go out. And I know a lot of people would just bring the live stream outside, but I'm not streaming on my phone. I'm doing it on the laptop. So we'll do more live streams. I will. I say we because I need you guys too. So it's hard to do a live stream alone, even if there's nobody on the panel. Because guys, without love, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters without love. Because when the going gets tough, when things aren't working well, the thing we think the most is that we wish we had happiness and love and joy. Hi, Heart Gasper, Ms. Talong. Ms. Talong, how are you? We've been here for about 3 hours almost, and we talked about a bunch of things. And I just showed my new video. If you haven't seen my latest video, there's a link at the top of this chat. I pinned it. And I'm just asking everyone to please make a comment on that. This is month 12 of my guitar learning progress, and I just want everyone to comment on that. I want to see how well that is received. We just watched it live. I mean, we watched it on a video file here, but I just want everyone to please help me by making a comment on that. And I'm eating chicken strips with a sandwich dip. I think it's Beano's I think it's Beano's. So thank you. I think Judy just said goodbye. So Am I far behind on the chat? No, not really. So I'm going to call it an end at about 3 hours. So, not that I planned on 3 hours. It's just that I have to go do something. So that's okay. You're here now. Thank you for coming by. Please, Ms. Talon, Hart Gasper, if you wouldn't mind making a comment on the my link to my video is pinned at the top of the chat. I am hoping that everyone can make a comment on that for me today. And I also want to thank everyone for helping me reach 1,000. That was not the theme of my show today. The show is still on the way. So, everyone keeps telling me to keep going. It's normal. The ups and downs is normal. It's a lot of. We've all talked about how hard it is, how much work it is. I love chicken. I like fish, but I love chicken. I want to eat more fish. Americans don't eat enough fish. We live near the ocean, but there's a high price for fish. I don't know why. I think it's because Americans are all trying to get rich, so the fishermen want to get rich. Actually, it's the markets that are trying to get rich. The meat markets are trying to get rich. Everyone's trying to get rich. Thank you, Ms. DeLong. I would like to call you Hart Gasper better, or Hart, more than Ms. DeLong. I don't know why. I just like it. If I have to stop you and make you listen, I will say, Ms. DeLong, I'm talking to you. Yeah, thank you so much. So who's here? Ms. Hart Gasper is here. I'm not yet in a hurry on my channel. Me either. I just wanted to get that past me. I still need watch hours. That's why I'm making videos and asking for people to look at them. Because my old videos, I was having 1,000 viewers, but not really much watch time because they didn't like it, and I don't blame them. Oh, how do you have a chicken allergy? Maybe it's the allergy from the way it's cooked. A lot of the food we cook, we're using additives in the oil, or the wrong kind of oil, or whatever we're using to grease the pan, or what, or especially for making fried chicken. So we're putting so much stuff in our food preparation that can be the problem. You could be allergic to the cooking oil. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. Guys, 7 of all of the 8 puppies are now gone. They were all sold to beautiful homes. There's one left, and you can hear her. Her name is Missy, and she wants to go out and play. So it's my turn to take her out. And the 2 big dogs are still here too. And they all wanted to go out and play. So they're waiting. So Hart Gasper, thank you for stopping by. We still have 3 people left. It was a nice group today. At the beginning, I said I will cook some chicken tenders while I'm on live stream, and I waited till the end. because I was talking so much, I didn't want to stop. So, but now I have to do a task. Art Gasper, the reason it's hard to get watch hours is because there's so many people competing for watch hours. And there's so many people making videos. The videos have a quality. There's something good about the videos, but it's not what a lot of people want to see for whatever reason. People are too busy. They don't have time to watch videos. So the original reason for YouTube was instruction and entertainment. There's so much entertainment. There's millions and millions and millions. There's hundreds of millions of videos with entertainment. So people are very picky at the entertainment they choose. And in my opinion, the greatest guitar solo ever played from a live video. It was a live concert, but there's a video. It was done in 1967. It was Jimi Hendrix. It was in my opinion, the greatest live solo the guitar solo ever played from 1967. And there's several people have posted that, and they all have hundreds of thumbs down, but they all have tens of thousands of thumbs up. But that means hundreds of people are just giving him a thumbs down. Maybe they prefer rap music or whatever, and they're probably younger people because younger people have more narrow preferences. As you get older, your horizons will broaden and you will appreciate more things, and that's what I do. But to this day, there's nothing been better than that, and it's Jimi Hendrix, Johnny B. Goode live at Berkeley. I think it was live at Berkeley. One of his live shows. You can find it easily on YouTube, but it is the greatest guitar solo ever done live, in my opinion. And Carlos Santana comes close, and so does Steve Vai and a few others. But um, that was the greatest, and it was Johnny B. Goode by Jimi Hendrix, and I think it was live at Berkeley. I'm not, or it might have been Fillmore West or Fillmore East. I don't even remember that, but it was either Fillmore or Berkeley, and it was 19. I think it was 1967, and it was Johnny B. Goode by Jimi Hendrix. So with that note, we're over 3 hours, and okay, Hart Casper, I'm not sure why chicken's bothering you. I didn't know anyone was allergic to chicken. I just didn't know that. I always thought it was the way food's cooked that can bother you. It can make a big difference in how the food is cooked. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you there. I don't. Even a doctor will say, "Well, if I don't see you, I can't really diagnose anything." So I don't know. But I'm no expert on that. I'm just making a guess. So let's see. Um, Yeah, my videos all average between 3 and 5 minutes, and usually around 3.5 to 4 minutes is my videos, and that's including the 10-second intro and the 10-second outro, and maybe a few seconds doing with something else in there. But those are very short because I don't want anyone to lose interest. So um, my videos aren't very long, so it's even if I have a good video, it's hard to get watch hours unless unless I get a million. But I've never had more than like 1,000 views on one video. I have a few like 3 videos with 1,000 views, but then it stops. So and they're short, so there's not so much watch hour there. So my best videos are short ones, and there's not a lot of watch hours. Now today I had a good count of people in the live stream, so we'll see. I might get a couple of, it's 3 hours, so I'll get more than times 10. I might get 300 watch hours out of this video. I'm pretty sure of that, but still, that won't, I don't think that's going to push me over 1,000. So I need a lot more of these 3 hour live streams is what I do. And I know I see a lot of people like they get aggressive and they go with like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, 9 hours, and then they don't do it again because it's hard to do that. It's hard to sit still and just do a live. I mean, if you're outside doing things, maybe you can do that. But for whatever reason, we don't see a lot of that. If I can have people on my panel, I could take a break, but I didn't have that. I only had one person on today, and it was so Precious Life. Thank you so much. I've got to go. It's going to be goodbye right now. So. So thank you, Hart Gasper, and and whoever, I think a couple of you said you were on the BG, and that's good. That's okay. So I will continue to train hard, guys. Thank you, everyone. And don't forget, without love, nothing else matters. Bye bye.